interim order, they were supposed to be considered, but after 3 weeks, now it's more than 5 weeks. So urgency is there.
Okay.
Obligation.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes,
I beg to mention item number 21, Lordship.
yes, what do you want?
Yeah, Lordship, here the conducting council A Tatak, Your Lordship. He is out of station and he has submitted his leave of absence also, Your Lordship. Kindly, this matter may be taken after 2
For
weeks.
correspondent,
Yes, Lordship. I have taken consent from the other side. also.
you're for the petitioner.
No, I am for the respondent.
I see. Who is that counsel who is absent?
A Tatak.
A Tatak. You've informed the other side.
Yes, Lordship.
So when do you want it?
After 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
All right.
Duly obliged.
Mention has been made on behalf of Mr. A Tatak, learned counsel for the respondent, that he has some personal difficulties to appear before this court today. Stop. After taking consent from the other side, the learned counsel, Mr. T. Gatso, prays that the matter be adjourned for 2 weeks. And prays aloud. List the matter again after 2 weeks.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 1 and 3, Lordship. Lordship, leading counsel, Mr. Majumdar, he was about to come from Guwahati, Lordship, but due to some health issue, he could not come today, Lordship. So,
One-
Lordship, matter may be listed on 21, Lordship.
no, item 1 and 3.
1 and 3, Lordship.
2 is also there.
Yeah, 2 is also there. 1 to 3, I think.
1, 2, 3, Lordship.
When you want?
Monday. You
Monday,
want it on-
Lordship.
You want it on Monday.
28.
21,
Sorry,
21, Lordship.
21.
Mr. Majumdar is appearing for the petitioner.
Yes, he's a leading counsel, Lordship.
What is your good name?
K. Tabang, Lordship.
K.
Tabang.
Are you there in this case?
You are there. You are there.
No,
Your
Lordship.
Your
I'm
name-
on behalf of Tijamo, Lordship here.
On behalf of
Tijamo,
T. Jamo.
Lordship.
V. Jamo
Tijamo, respondent.
or T. Jamo.
And Lordship, in item number 3, petitioner, Lordship.
And Mr. Majumdar is appearing for whom? Respondent.
Lordship, actually, he is the leading counsel, Lordship.
Leading counsel for the petitioner or for the
For
respondent?
the respondent, Lordship.
That's what you should
Lordship.
make things clear, confusing everyone. Mr. D. Majumdar, learned counsel, learned senior counsel,
Lordship.
is reported to have some personal difficulties to appear before the court today. To stop, he appears for the respondent in the writ petition. On a mention made on his behalf and not objected to by the other side, matter be listed again on 21st of August as paid for. Item 1, 2, 3. Yes.
1 to 2. Deeply, Lordship.
Your Lordship, I would like to mention item number 6. I'm here on the behalf of leading counsel K. Moreland.
K. Lolen, what do you want?
Matter may be listed after 3 weeks.
Why?
The leading counsel is not present here today.
Not present that we've seen. Why is not present?
That's,
There
due
has
to
to be a
some
reason.
personal- Due to some personal disturbances.
Personal disturbances.
Yes, like health issues.
Okay. On a mention made on behalf of Mr. K. Lolen, learned counsel for the petitioner, matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks. Yes.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 12, my lord.
Yes.
The leading counsel, my lord, C. Modi, my lord, having some medical problem due to which, my lord, he not able to come today.
Item 12,
Yes, my lord.
but Mr. C. Modi's name is not there.
Item number 12, my
Oh, it's
lord.
there, Charpuk Modi.
Yes, my lord.
When do you want it?
My lord, after 2 weeks.
Okay. List the matter again after 2 weeks on the prayer made on behalf of Mr. C. Modi, learned counsel for the petitioner.
Bless, my lord.
My Lordship, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 7, Lordship, leading counsel Titi Thara is absent to the force.
Who?
Titi Thara, Lordship, some personal difficulties, Lordship. Matter may be adjourned for 3 weeks, Lordship.
Right. On a mention made on behalf of Mr. T.T. Tara, learned counsel for the petitioner. Matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks.
I will like.
Yes. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. List the matter again after 2 weeks. Yes, you are there, passed over
Yes,
for the day.
for the timing,
Okay. Passed over for the day.
which implies.
May I please, my lord?
Hmm.
My lord, on last occasion, private respondent has sought time to file affidavit. My lord, since 6/9/2022, this private respondents are entered into appearance, but they failed to file their affidavit till date.
Government has filed
Yes, Your Worship.
private respondent number.
My lord,
There are so many of them.
2 to 12,
Hmm?
3 to 12.
3 to 12.
3 to 12.
Yes, my lord.
Who appears for them? Who appeared last time?
Ex-Gated.
Xavier Gyati.
Gyati.
Yes.
One Mr. Gyati appeared. What is the matter about?
My lord, service matter regarding the promotion
Promotion.
of group D staff.
Please write down. Parties are present except for respondent numbers 3 to 12. Stop. It is submitted at the bar that despite several chances granted to the private respondents, they have failed to file their counter affidavit till date. To stop. For the ends of justice, one final chance is granted. To stop. The private respondents are granted 2 weeks' time to file their counter affidavit. If the same is not filed within 2 weeks, court may consider proceeding with the matter on the basis of materials available on the court.
Avilash.
Yes, Your Lord.
Yes,
Basically, my lord, I am this petitioner, my lord, praying for my lord equal pay for equal work, my lord.
praying for
Equal pay, my lord.
pay.
Pay, my lord. Famine, my lord, for equal work, my lord.
You're not getting pay.
We are getting, my lord, but not in. I am claiming my in terms of state of Punjab versus Jagdish Singh case, my lord. Basic pay, my lord. Even if as we are not regular employee, my lord, but then as we are giving equal, my lord, work, my lord. Sorry, my lord. Equal service to to the regular employee, my lord.
Where are you working? On what basis?
My lord, background, my lord. I will start with my lord. Annexure number, my lord.
No, you tell me without referring to any annexure.
My lord.
Who are the petitioners?
Petitioner, my lord.
They are working as what?
My lord, petitioner, my lord, different my lord category as there, my lord. Petitioner number one, my lord, is working as my lord contingency computer operator, my lord. Two, my lord, is contingency computer operator. Three also,
Have you prepared a chart?
my lord,
They're working in against different posts
different post, my lord,
on contingency basis.
my lord.
Where's the chart?
Chart, my lord, in the post title itself, my lord, I have prepared, my lord. 1, 2, my lord, 4, my lord. Oh, sorry, 5, my lord, are working as contingency computer operator, my lord.
Page? Where?
Page, my lord, 2, my lord, 2, my lord.
No, this is not a chart. Is this a chart?
No, my lord, indicating, my lord,
You have to make a chart.
My lord.
Serial number 1, 2, 3, petition number 1, 2, 3, etc. Name of the post to which you appointed, the amount of monthly remuneration you're getting. That'll be easier. You see, there are as many as how many? 13 petitioners.
my lord.
You're
There-
working under a one single department or different
Single
departments?
department, my lord.
Huh?
Single department, my lord.
Which department?
This is my lord, Arunachal,
Cooperative Apex Bank.
Arunachal Pradesh State Cooperative Apex Bank Limited, my lord.
Not a department.
Apex Bank Limited, my lord.
You are appointed on contingency basis on a
Ma-
fixed pay,
My
isn't
lord,
it?
my lord. Fixed pay, my lord.
And it was for a fixed period of time,
My lord.
but you have been continued.
Till that, we are still continuing, my lord. Now, what happened, my lord? The person, my lord,
Hmm.
other person, my lord, who were, my lord, appointed with us, their, my lord, service, my lord, has been regularized, my lord. But yes, my lord, I would not have claim any right for regularization, my lord, by comparing them, my lord. Similar situation person, my lord, service were regularized by the respondent, my lord. That also I have indicated in, my lord.
You show me, where is that?
Yes, my lord.
First, you show me your appointment order.
Appointment order, my lord, will find it, my lord, annexure number 2 series, my lord,
2 series.
my lord. Oh, sorry, my lord, 1 series, my lord, page number 17, my lord. Page number 17, my lord.
This is the appointment order of which petitioner?
Petition number 1, my lord.
Appointed as?
Yes, my lord, contingency computer operator, my lord.
This was in the year 2016.
16, my lord.
Hmm.
And next, 19, my lord, is of, my lord, petition number 2, my lord,
Okay, then you just forget about the petition number 2
my lord.
for the time being. Regarding petition number 1, this was only for 6 months.
My lord. But
Where's the extension?
6 months, my lord, that's why I have annexed, my lord, also, my lord, if my lord, when I file this, my lord, next page, my lord, till November 2018, my lord. Payment, this is
What is this?
salary statement of also
November 18.
18, my lord. We are still continuing, my lord, that is not disputed, my lord.
And how much are you getting?
Same, my lord, 15, my lord,
15.
15,000.
Since the year 2016, you're getting
16,
15,000. And what are the various posts? One is, this is computer operator. What about the others?
Computer and other, my lord, the 6th, page number 27, my lord. '27, my lord. This is contingency messenger, my lord.
Messenger.
My lord.
So computer operator, messenger, and what else?
6, 7,
Peon.
8, my lord.
Peon.
In my lord, lastly, my lord, 9 with petition number 9 to 14 are peon, my lord, starting from page number 34, my lord. 34. They are getting 5,000, my lord. 4 series, my lord.
So what is the basis of your claim to get pay scale?
I am claiming, my lord, now, my lord, if my lord kindly for a moment turn to page number 46, my lord. 46, my lord. "46, my lord.
Yes, what is?
My lord will see, my lord, this person, my lord,
Hmm,
who was also in the 2015 appointed as a computer operator, my lord,
yes,
15, my lord. Now, 50, all this person, my lord, now at page number 59, my lord. 59, my lord. Their service has been regularized, my lord, in same post, my lord, 59, my lord.
on what
50.
basis? How?
This service, current serving is case
No,
established.
how they are regularized? Any selection? Any DPC?
DPC, my lord, I believe. my lord.
DPC was there. So you did not participate yourself.
No, my lord,
Petitioner number 1 is also computer operator.
my lord, to be, my lord, a candidate enough, my lord, we are not sure, my lord, how they are, they have been
But
regularized, my lord.
then, but then just now you said DPC.
DPC, my lord.
You're not sure.
Not so, my lord.
You're not
Exactly.
sure about your case.
Yeah, my sir. I'm not sure about their appointment, my lord, regularization, my lord. Now, I'm saying, my lord, is my lord is saying, my lord, we are, this person are similarly situated to us, my lord. We are doing same work and duty, my lord.
Okay, so what do they say?
They are saying, my lord, is our, my lord,
Hmm,
our appointment, my lord.
hmm.
We are not for competition, my lord. Open competition, my lord. We cannot be get this benefit of Jagdish Singh case, my lord. That's the only issue, my lord.
No, you are comparing yourself to another person who is also similarly situated,
Situated, my lord.
but he or she has been regularized.
My lord, that not I'm my lord. I'm not saying we should be regularized, my lord. I am saying, my lord, yes, we are doing similar duty to this person, my lord. We need to get at least basic pay.
Okay, you're claiming basic pay like Jagdish Singh. Okay. But here's a case where somebody has been regularized.
My lord.
So you tell me on what basis they have been regularized and why have you been left out? Now, if you regularize, you need not worry about your basic pay and all that.
My lord.
You will get a pay scale.
My lord.
So this person at page 59,
My lord.
if she can be regularized, why not you?
My lord. Yes, my lord. But
Now, what is the reason behind?
my lord, so my lord,
What do they say? They have not filed counter affidavit.
but they have filed, my lord.
Then what do they say? That both of you are different.
No, my lord.
Then
They are saying, my lord, in terms of some
you prepare your case. I don't think you're ready. Mr. Preme, you prepare a chart also. Prepare a chart, how you were appointed, on which date, what is the scale of pay you're getting, and till date, how are you functioning?
chart, my lord, I have prepared in the para, my lord. In para, I have prepared, my lord. Specifically in para, I have mentioned, my lord, in
I've been asking you since like from the beginning, where's the chart? You're saying that you're showing me the first page, second page. It's not a chart. As paid for by Mr. L. Permel, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, list the matter again after 2 weeks.
obelisk,
You prepare.
obelisk.
Next.
Part of matter, my lord.
It was in motion number 2,
Sorry?
motion number 2.
Oh. No, they're calling 8 and 9. Please wait, Mr. Party. 8 and 9 has been called.
My lord, I am appearing for the private respondent in 9.
See, okay, 8 and 9 is not connected with 7, isn't it?
No, man.
Okay.
No, come on.
So what is there in 8 and 9?
8 and 9 is, my lord, was pertain, 9 is pertaining to a my lord permission granted by the authority to conduct a housey game. that was challenged, the state. And after the stay was obtained, my lord, almost a year back, they are not taking steps. They are not appearing on the last many occasions, my lord. 2nd of September, my lord, stay was granted.
Why is it listed today?
My lord, they are not appearing at all, my lord.
Hmm?
On the last occasion, I was asked to take instruction. I have taken instruction, the status is live. Like
You are for the,
I am for the private respondent in item number 9.
then who is there for the petitioner?
This one, my lord, since obtaining the interim order on 2nd of September last year, they are just not appearing.
What interim order is that?
Interim order, the permission granted to us has been stayed.
What is this about?
My lord, if your lordship may have kindly page 13 of item number 9.
Cancellation of Tambola game.
Yes. Permission was granted by page 13, my lord.
So petitioner is against the cancellation. Has
No.
come again.
That is in item number 8, my lord. I am in 9, my lord.
Then why is it listed together?
My lord,
Why is it listed together? They're similar matter.
only in respect of the thing is the Tambola, my lord, maybe because of that.
By which order they have been listed together, tagged together?
But I'm not sure about it.
It is your prayer, March 24th, as prayed for on behalf of Mr. D. Pangin, Learned Counsel for Private Respondents, with the consent of Mr. O. Pada, counsel for the petitioner in so and so, list the matter along with so and so after 6 weeks. So that's how it has been clubbed together.
Maybe. my lord.
Should it remain clubbed together or should be separated?
And it may be separated. Permission.
You are not there in item number
8.
8. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Let this matter be segregated from WPC number 282 of 2022. To stop, it is further observed that if no one appears for the petitioner on the next court date, court may consider passing appropriate order. List the matter again after 2 weeks. Then an item 9,
9, my lord, they are just not appearing anymore, my lord, after
Huh?
obtaining the interim order.
none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. However, Mr. D. Pangin, Learned Counsel, appears for the private respondent. And
State.
Mr. S. Tapin, Learned State Counsel, appears for the state respondents.
Just with an alien. Hold on.
There was even the extra copies have not been served to us.
My lord, it's maybe
There are-
say for dismissal for.
There
the
are
prosecution.
instances, lawsuit, where lawsuit, after obtaining lawsuit interim order, no steps have been taken. And then interim.
Stop, Mr. S. Tapin submits that he has not even been provided with the extra copy of the petition by the petitioner. Considering the submission and the absence of the petitioner, it is hereby observed that if the petitioner fails to be represented on the next court date, court may consider passing appropriate orders, including vacation of the interim order. The matter be listed again after 2 weeks. the petitioner to furnish extra copies, requisite extra copies of the writ petition to Mr. S. Tapin in the meantime. No, you call that motion, Mr. Patin is there. 23.
My lordship. Here in this petition, I am challenging the validity of the notification dated on 23/6/1973, proposing to constitute Kamle Reserve Forest under Section 5 of the Assam Forest Regulation 1891 and subsequent gazetted notification number 109/71 dated 15/5/1976, issued under Section 17 of the Assam Forest Regulation 1891, declaring approximately 168 hectares of land described in the schedule as Kamle Reserve Forest by including the village and ancestral land belongs to the petitioner within the Kamle Reserve Forest without information and knowledge of the petitioner. Now, after that, further the petitioner challenging the legality and validity of the draft preliminary notification dated on 6/4/2012 for constitute of Kamle Wildlife Sanctuary and its final notification by CWL/D under bracket 4 that 173/214-Iman on dated 1/6/2015 for constitution of Kamle Valley Wildlife Sanctuary for area of 77.607 square kilometers. Now, here in the case, my lord, to make a reserve forest, as per the Assam Forest Regulation 1891, the authority should follow the Section 5, Section 6, Section 8, Section 10, Section 11, and Section 15. But none of the section has been complied. Now, as per census report, this notification was issued in 1976, whereas we already settled, our name is already in the census of 1970 in that village. Now, if it is a reserve forest, if it is a wildlife sanctuary, in that case, there should not be any inhabitant. Whereas there is Gisi Lomdak, Pagar Lomdak, Siki Putu, Angon Lomdak, 4 villages are inside the wildlife sanctuary area. Not only to that, there are 2 government schools, 7 Angonwadi centers. And in the 4 villages, there are Gamburas. Gamburas were appointed by the government. So, if it is a wildlife sanctuary, if they follow the regulation, it means though it only in paper, the reservation has been made, and only in paper they declared the wildlife sanctuary, whereas practically it was not brought to the knowledge of the parties. So we are completely dark. We are not known. Now, one NOC has been found. That NOC has been taken from a neighboring of that village whose residence is situated more than 100 kilometers away from the declared wildlife sanctuary area. Whereas there is no public hearing. There is no so-called notice. There is even no notice was issued. While our village falls under the wildlife sanctuary area, our village falls under the reserve forest area. Therefore, those illegalities which they have issued the notification, all these are to be set aside and quashed. This is the grievances of the public, and public has submitted lot of memorandum, and even this question was raised in the assembly. And after that, the settlement officer has also written against the notification. So notice may be issued. I don't.
See, this notification was not issued yesterday. You challenge a notification which was issued in the year 1973. So then another one is in the year 2012,
2012,
draft notification.
draft notification.
So what took you so long to challenge these?
No, we're challenged because our village, 4 villages, they are fall inside the wildlife sanctuary. And we're not informed. No notice was also issued.
You have submitted a representation.
Yes,
What has happened to that?
that all the representation we have submitted, and public meeting was also held. Then last annexure 8 is also the written by the state settlement officer to the wildlife sanctuary, the chief conservator of forest, to de-reserve the Kamala Reserve Forest. And there are a lot of meetings. And in every meeting, it was the reservation, the notification has been.
All right, Mr. Patin will issue notice.
Huh.
All right. Please write down, heard Mr. M. Patin, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. M. Patin. Stop. By filing this writ petition, the petitioners are challenging the legality and validity of the notification number 109 of 1971, dated 23/6/1973, by which the constitution of Kamala Reserve Forest under section 5 of the Assam Forest Regulation, 1891 has been proposed. Of the petitioner has also challenged the Gazette notification number 109 of 1971, dated 15/5/1976, purportedly issued under section 17 of the Assam Forest Regulation 1891 for declaration of Kamala Reserve Forest by including the villages and ancestral land / Jhum land belonging to the petitioners within the said reserve forest without prior information and the knowledge of the petitioners, who otherwise are residing there since time immemorial. To stop, the petitioners are also challenging the preliminary notification dated 6/4/2012 for constitution of the wildlife sanctuary. Now, for constitution of the Kamala Wildlife Sanctuary, and the final notification dated 1/6/2015 for constitution of the said wildlife sanctuary, and also the minutes of the public meeting dated 26/9/2020. For declaration of eco-sensitive zone for Kamala Wildlife Sanctuary. Next para, issue notice of motion to tunnel by 4 weeks. Mr. Who appears?
There are 12 parties, my lord.
Yes,
Union of India and National Board of Wildlife, the State of Arunachal Pradesh, Chief Secretary, then Principal Chief Conservator Forest, Chief Wildlife Warden, State of Wildlife Board.
Mr. Tapin. Forest Department is there.
Copy has not been served to us actually. Even GA is not reflected in the course list, so I'm not, anyway, I'll take notice. Lordship.
Mr. Patin, why? Copy is not served.
Even in course list of GA is not reflected.
There's a signature here,
Government.
received for senior government advocate.
No, copy has been received.
Then Mr. M. Kato is also received for Mr. M. Kato.
Yes.
I think since GA has not been reflected in course list, so GA Lordship, government advocate is not reflected in the course list. Lordship. So therefore, I think they might not have placed it before us. Lordship. Anyway, I'll take notice. Lordship.
Just check up, you can appear for which respondents? Respondents. One and two is perhaps Union of India. Then three are
Lordship,
not.
3 to Lordship 12.
3 to
12.
Mr. S. Tapin, learned senior government advocate, appears in excess notice on behalf of respondent numbers 3 to 12. Petitioner to serve requisite copies of the writ petition to the Learned State Council within 2 days. Then what about CGC? DSG?
Kato, Mr. Kato is not there. Lordship. Mr. Kato is there, Lordship, who is for the union. Lordship. Since he's absent today.
Is not here, what to do?
Lordship.
Notice be served to respondent numbers 1 and 2 through Mr. M. Kato, learned Deputy Solicitor General, if not already done. List the matter again after 4 weeks.
Lordship, registry may be directed to reflect GA in the course list.
Okay, office to reflect the government advocate Arunachal Pradesh in the cost list.
Most of lines.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, item number 2.
Yes,
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, item number 22 may be kindly taken up. Yes, I was stuck in a traffic jam. Just reach now. Listed for motion hearing.
okay, call the item 22. You cancel the order. Yes, what is this?
May I please, Lordship?
See, next time,
Lordship,
you must be having friends here.
Lordship.
So just call up somebody and tell that you're on the way. So we
Okay.
can pass it over also.
Lordship,
If no one appears, then what to do?
sorry.
Yes,
Yes.
which is the order not complied with?
Lordship, this is a contempt application
Yes,
under section 215 of,
yes.
Article-
Question is which order is not complied with? Come to the
Uh,
point straight away.
okay. Order dated 21/6/2023,
Hmm.
passed by this honorable court.
In CRP,
Yes. in
CRP is filed under what?
that is page number 21 of my petition. Lordship, this CRP has been filed by the petitioner challenging the order of Corona, that is notice, passed by the Gambura Welfare Society, Basar, Leparada district, wherein the petitioner was directed to appear in a KEBA to be scheduled on 24/6/2023. So Lordship, being agreed with the said Corona or the notice, the petitioner has filed the CRP. Upon hearing of the petitioner case, this honorable court has pleased to stay the schedule KEBA, which was issued by Gambura Welfare Society on 24/6/2023. Lordship, by passing this, after passing of this order, the petitioner in the present contempt petition has served the copy of this petition along with the order as directed by this honorable court on 21/6/23 through registered post and through normal usual process also, and also inform verbally that the KEBA will not be held. Lordship, the said suit land, which is in the possession of the petitioner in this contempt application for the last 68 years, and it is a WRC field, wet rice cultivation land.
What is this Parwana?
Parwana is regarding conduct of KEBA, regarding the dispute between the present petitioner in the contempt petition and the respondent number 2 in this contempt.
What is the contents of that Parwana issued on 1/6/2023
That is for conducting KEBA
for conducting KEBA?
Of the suit land, which is
Okay.
in my position, has been stated by this honorable.
So that conducting of KEBA has been stated,
Yes, it has been stated.
but they have not complied with it.
Yes.
KEBA has been conducted.
Yes, no, KEBA was supposed to conduct, but since the stay order was
Yes.
passed by this honorable court,
Ah,
so
so
KEBA
they have
was
not.
not conducted.
Then why have you filed this contempt?
So, Lordship, page number 24.
Yes.
This is this is a letter issued by the respondent number 1 or opposite party 1, who is the village authority or the head Gambura in charge of Nigam village, Leparada district, Basar. Despite of having the specific knowledge regarding the stay order, he has threatened with this letter to the petitioner or the.
No, see, that Parwana is basically a notice. It's a notice.
Yes,
Parwana means a notice
yes, yes, it's
for
a,
conducting of KEBA.
yes,
But the court said that
it has to be state,
this is state, there should be
State.
no KEBA.
yes,
Now, this page 24 is another letter
Yes.
restraining somebody not to do cultivation.
yes, yes.
It's not a KEBA. So how do you say it's a violation of court's order?
Since Lordship, as per order dated 21/6/2023, this honorable court has stated the conduct of KEBA. So,
Correct.
Yes.
There is no KEBA. Has KEBA been conducted?
no, not,
Then
KEBA
it-
was not conducted.
if it's not conducted,
It's not conducted, and the said suit land is in the possession of the applicant of this present contempt petition. So he is cultivating the land, but time and again, the respondent number 1 in this contempt application through this letter on behalf of respondent number 2, who is the complainant, they are threatening not to cultivate the land.
no, I don't think
It-
it's a case for contempt. You see, you can bring this to the notice of the court by filing a interlocutory application in that RFA, in that CRP.
Lordship,
You inform the court that this is what is happening, and then this order will be stayed.
Lordship, he is a village authority. Despite of having knowledge regarding the stay of KEBA, he is issuing a letter repeatedly not to cultivate the suit land.
No.
That amounts to.
No,
Lordship,
issuing a letter is not conducting KEBA. Court order was not to conduct KEBA. That's all.
yes,
Court did not say that don't issue letter. Okay. So that is why it's basically, it's not a violation of the court's order. But it is another initiative taken by this person to disrupt the entire thing,
Yes.
correct?
Lordship.
So this can be brought to the notice of the court by way of an IA. And court can very well issue notice and stay this, set aside this communication. This is not a case for filing contempt petition.
Lordship, despite of having knowledge, the village authority is, Lordship, issuing notice to the applicant not to cultivate the land. Whereas there is no any order passed by any court stating that the petitioner is restrained from cultivating the said suit land.
You file one IA, not this contempt.
Lordship.
You withdraw and file one IA in that CRP. Praying for stay, praying for whatever relief you want to.
Lordship.
Okay. As paid for by the learned counsel for the petitioner, the contempt petition stands. No, you cancel that. Having regard to the issue raised in the present contempt petition, the petitioner may file appropriate application in the civil revision petition number 27 of 2023. To stop, the contempt petition stands closed.
Deeply obliged.
You cannot withdraw also, isn't it? We close it. Yes.
Right, please, Lordship. My lord, this is an non-payment of the admitted pending amount. My lord, pertaining to implementation of midday meal scheme. Prior to 2006, this scheme was being controlled by the Civil Supplies Department. But from 2006 onwards, midday meal is being implemented by the Education Department. Lordship, may kindly come to Annexure 1 at page 19. This is order of the 2005, wherein I was awarded the letter to carry out this scheme. Page 19, my lord. And then page 20, annexure 2, my lord. But point number 3.
This amount is for what?
For carriage.
Carriage of what?
Carriage of midday meal, rice, food items under the midday meal schemes.
This much is pending.
This amount is pending. This is admitted amount, my lord.
Who is the petitioner? Is a contractor?
It's a contractor.
How do you say it's admitted?
My lord, at page 19.
Have they written any letter?
Yes, my lord. Now, my lord, this page 21, annexure 3. Since this scheme has been taken over by the Education Department, the bill was submitted through the Education Department of the district. My lord, annexure 3, page 21, my lord.
No, before that, why are you showing me this page 90?
My lord, this is how I was awarded this letter, this work.
Okay.
This may be treated as award letter. And on the basis of this, I have carried the assigned responsibilities. to the petitioner is KGB Enterprise is the petitioner. Subject award letter of carriers contract for PDS items in West Siang district.
This was way back in 2005.
Then in 2009, the final bill was submitted by the Deputy Director of School Education, West Siang District, Along. Forwarding of MDM bill of food grains from June 2005 to March 2006. In respect, in the table, 10 bills are there, total amounting to 33,60,336 rupees. Now, since there was a confusion in between, so by letter dated 3/12/2012 annexure 4, my lord, the Director of School Elementary Education has sought clarification from the Director of Civil Supplies and also sought a no objection certificate for making payment from the Education Department. My lord, this is may I read, my lord, annexure 4.
Yes, we.
To the Director of Civil Supplies, such and such, subject regarding pending bills of transportation cost of food grains in under MDM scheme. I am enclosing here with the year-wise, district-wise, farm-wise details of some of the pending bills of the transportation charges of food grains under midday meal scheme. It seems some of the pending bills are from the period when MDM schemes has actually implemented by Department of Civil Supplies. As per records, the MDM schemes was taken over by Directorate of School Education from the year 2007-8 onwards. As such, the Director of School Education does not have the valid records of pending bill of transportation charge prior to 2007-8. Therefore, it is requested that pending bills of transportation charge prior to 2007-8 may kindly be verified from your end and arrange to issue a no objection certificate if records are valid, so that matter can be pursued at central government level to release the pending bills of transportation charges under MDM scheme. This is by the Director of Elementary Education, Government of Arunachal Pradesh.
Then what happened?
Then the necessary verifications were carried out by the Civil Supplies, and by Annexure 5 at page 23-24,
NOC.
NOC was given, and at page 26 NOC, my name appears at serial number 5 at page 24, my lord.
Yes. Then
Then, my lord, thereafter no payment was done.
who has to pay you?
The Education Department.
Education.
Yes, my lord.
But
Since
here they say that
earlier it used to be taken up by the Director of Civil
Supply.
Supply, Civil Supply.
So the supply you have made is for the period 2005
5 to 6.
and 6.
Yes, my lord. Since this is pending all everything.
See,
Yes.
2005 and 6, that time it was the supply department who was in charge.
Yes.
And the education department only came to the picture in the year 2008,
2006, 7, my lord.
6, 7 onwards, 7, 8 onwards.
7, 8.
So how do you say that it is the education department who should pay you?
No, whatever the outstanding bill that stands all the liabilities also stands transferred. my lord.
And this
This-
award,
this is-
award of contract has been given to you by the district supply officer.
Yes, madam. That was earlier, prior to handing over the entire scheme to the Education Department. Madam, this page 22 letter is also very clear. Madam, it seems some of the pending bills are from the period when MDM scheme actually implemented by the Department of Civil Supplies. As per the records, the MDM scheme was taken over by the Director of School Education from the year 2007-8 onwards. As such, the Directorate of School Education does not have valid records of pending bills of transportation charges prior to 2007-8. Therefore, it is requested that the pending bills of transportation charges prior to year 2007-8 may kindly be verified from your end and arrange to issue a no objection certificate. They did not ask for the entire bill, other details, but they only said, please verify from your end, and then thereafter you issue a no. If the records are found to be correct, you issue a no objection certificate to enable the Education Department to.
I know that. You don't repeat again and again. Page 23, 24 speaks for itself. NOC is there. So why are you not paying?
Your Lordship, I'm appearing for, on
What?
behalf of Tijamo Lordship, for Education Department Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, we are,
What is the submission?
Lordship, we are waiting for instruction from the department Lordship.
Since when are you waiting for instruction? This is a case when filed in 2022.
22 years, my lord.
What instructions are you waiting?
This is an admitted.
The letter speaks for itself.
And my lord,
This is to certify that directorate has not paid any transportation bill pertaining to midday meal to the following firms. Serial number 5 is the petitioner.
yes.
It is clear that you have not paid. And this is the amount pending.
And my lord, at page 28, this is the same bill which was submitted by the director of school, deputy director. My lord, at page 28, this is the same documents under RTI. They have supplied, provided this information. We have sought whether any the amount is pending. Then my lord, at page 44 also. My lord, at page 44. Lordship, kindly come to page 44.
Yes, I'm there.
Yes.
What is there?
Statement area bills of, my lord, here, serial number 7. Serial number 7, amount is also said the same. This is countersigned by the Commissioner of Education Department. So it is throughout, my lord, it's clearly an admitted amount, my lord, pending bill.
So what is the instruction? When can you get instruction?
Your Lordship, may be given 2 weeks Lordship, 2 weeks time, Your Lordship.
You are for the education
Lordship.
and you are for supply.
Yes, Your Lordship, for respondent.
What is
number
it?
four,
What is the instruction?
We have not received extra copy till today, Your Lordship.
Huh? You
We
have not
have not-
received
Yes,
extra
sir,
copy.
extra copy till today.
Why are you still struggling with extra copy? You don't give it extra copy to them.
We have supplied.
For respondent.
Writ petition filed last year in October. Give us some more copies. The notice here, it says that 1 copy for T. Jamo, Standing Council Education. Then below, the signature is here, received for Senior Government Advocate. So how many copies you have given? It's not discernible. Education, you have given 1 copy. But Government Advocate, how much you given? We don't know. How many copies you require?
1, Your Lordship.
Okay,
For respondent.
give her 1 more copy. But you must get instruction. It seems that it's an admitted liability. The learned government advocate submits that she has not received extra copy of the writ petition. Who stop petitioner to furnish 1 extra copy of the writ petition to Miss
P. Pangu. Your
Hmm?
Lordship. P. Pangu, Your
P.
Lordship.
Pangu, learned government advocate. Within 2 days. Next para. The materials on record prima facie goes to show that the amount of rupees
33,68,036. Hospital.
33,68,036 is an admitted liability to be paid to the petitioner for carrying food grains for midday meal from June 2005 to March 2006. The learned government advocate as well as the learned standing council, education department, shall obtain necessary instructions in this regard by the next date.
Can
List
it
them.
be on 23rd? Because your lordship has already,
They said 2 weeks, you see,
Lordship.
list the matter.
one way.
Again on 4th of September.
Well, the 4th of September, I'll have some slight difficulty. Then let it be on 11th September.
11th of September.
Obliged, lordship.
Duly obliged. Your Lordship, appearing for respondent number 3, I'm supposed to file the additional affidavit today. Your Lordship, I pray for time till 25th next week, Your Honor. Before that, I'll file my additional affidavit
Additional affidavit for what?
to bring on records the article of secession of the Pasighat Smart City Development Corporation, Your Honor.
Is there any order to that effect?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Or-
I file an IA which was disposed by allowing me to file the additional affidavit.
No, the order was passed in the IA.
Yes, Your Lordship.
What is the IA number?
IA number 107
Is it
of
there?
2023.
Let's see. One zero seven. So let him file. He'll file by,
It can be
When?
listed next week on the 25th, Your Lordship. Before that, I'll file my additional affidavit.
25th.
Friday, Your Lordship.
No, why Friday? Let it come up on 4th, on Monday. You are for the which respondent?
Respondent number 3, Your Lordship.
As paid for by respondent number 3.
Yes, Your Lordship. I'm appearing for respondent to one and two, Your Lordship. Here, Your Lordship, we have not received our instruction. To file our affidavit.
So get your instruction. As paid for by the learned counsel for the respondent number
Respondent number 3, Your Lordship.
3. For the 1 week time is granted for filing additional affidavit. In terms of the order dated 24/7/2023, passed in IA C number 107 AP 2023, which was otherwise disposed of on that day. List the matter again on 4th of September. To stop the other respondents may also file the counter affidavit in the meantime. Yes.
Highly obliged.
Obliged.
This is yesterday's matter, tender matter.
This will take some time. Why not finish the order matters first?
Order matter.
There are some order matters.
no.
We just wait for some. We call the order matters, orders.
Madam, in fact, step upon the private response were taken, madam, they are still awaited service report.
Okay, let's see.
I've checked out from the requirement. Await service report in respect of private respondent number 4, madam. After 2 weeks.
It was in the month of June. Who is respondent number 4?
Respondent number 4, my lord, private.
I'm for respondent number 4.
Then-
Yes,
Today,
madam.
sir, I filed the wakalatnama.
When?
Today's close.
Oh, today?
No.
Good. Then what is your prayer? What is your submission? You want some time to file counter?
No, Lordship, I will go with the government.
Okay. Your good name?
Yeah, Lawrence.
K. Lolen.
Lordship.
Okay. It is seen that notice is not complete upon respondent number 4. Full stop. However, Mr. K. Lolen, Learned Counsel submits that he has instructions to appear before for respondent number 4, and that he has filed his power this morning. Full stop. He further submits that the respondent number 4 will not be filing any separate counter affidavit and will be relying upon the affidavit in opposition of the state respondents. Stop. In view of above, list this matter again
My lord, after 2 weeks for admission hearing, my lord.
after 2 weeks for admission.
My lord. Reply, please.
My lordship,
Hmm.
lordship, I have just filed affidavit in opposition in respect of respondent number 4, 5, and 6.
Hmm.
Just filed.
Yes.
Well, I am for a petitioner, madam.
Have you received?
Yes, I just received, madam.
You just received.
Yes,
So you want to file rejoinder?
yes, madam.
All right.
Sometime may be given.
Learned Counsel for the respondent number 4, 5, and 6 submits that he has just filed affidavit in opposition. Full stop. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be given 2 weeks' time to go through the affidavit in opposition and file rejoinder affidavit if so advised. Next paragraph in view of above, matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks.
All right.
Next.
All right.
Lordship, in this matter also, I'm supposed to file the additional affidavit. If your lordship may kindly grant me time again, your lordship.
Respondent,
Respondent number 3, lordship.
Mr. Soki, who are they? We have it on 4th of September.
Okay, lordship.
List the matter again on 4th of September 2023. In the meantime, respondent number 3 to file additional affidavit.
Okay.
My lord, in this case, I am appearing for the FCI, my lord, respondent. We have to file our affidavit in opposition. We can file it by within a week, my lord.
Within a week.
And the interim is for today only. I have an objection for extending the interim, my lord, because petitioner is the current contractor from the Harmuti to Zero, and it is going to expire on September 2023, my lord. And as such, the another NIT has been floated by the FCI for the next term, my lord. And
It will expire on which date?
it will expire on
September in the month of.
it will expire on 26/9/2023.
Huh?
26/9/2023.
26/9.
At least we have time, my lord.
Present.
So there is time.
Yes, ma'am.
26/9 means September 26. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So you file an affidavit
Yes,
and
my
let the matter be heard finally.
My lord.
for first week of September, my lord, on 4th or 5th of September, my lord.
Learned Counsel for the FCI submits that he will be filing counter affidavit within 1 week from today. To stop. In view of above, matter be listed again. When?
On 4th or 5th, my lord, as.
Mr. Kato?
My
Both
lord,
of you
subject to convening of the council
Yes,
for the.
my lord, on 5th, my lord.
be listed on 5th of September 2023.
My lord.
Uh,
Till such time, my lord.
interim order passed earlier to continue till then.
My lord.
Attempt will be made to dispose of the matter on.
Stop. An attempt also, an attempt will be made to consider, the attempt will be made to finally dispose of the matter on the next day.
My lord.
Highly obliged.
Reply, please.
Yes. Yes.
Wait. My lord, this is a transfer matter, item number 17. If your lordship deems it fit, my lord, can be taken up.
Transfer matter, why is it connected with this WP criminal?
Oh, my lord, 18, they are, I believe, alleging some forgery on the part of the petitioner. Here I have no instructions as of yet.
I believe
Item 13 will not be pressed by my learned friend, my lord.
13,
18.
18, my lord. Item number, my lord, 18 is basically for, my lord, for forgery, my lord, committed by the, my lord, the present writ petitioner, the item number, my lord, 17, my lord.
Okay.
My lord, taking the, my lord, by forging some documents, my lord, my lord, he has annexed the same documents as genuine in item number 18, my lord. So basically, my lord, the item number 17 may be taken up first, my lord.
18, you're not pressing.
18 is the, my lord, the offshoot of the, my lord, 17, item number 17, my lord.
So depending upon the outcome of 17,
My lord.
18 will, 18
No,
should
no,
be taken
no,
up.
not like that.
Is it like that?
Not like that. My lord, that is a separate proceeding, my lord. We are framed for the, my lord, the initiation of a appropriate proceeding against the petitioner who has, my lord, forged some documents, my lord. My lord, what happened? The transfer order was issued that has not been complied with. In the meantime, my lord, the another partial modification order was issued by the respondent authorities, which has been impugned in the present writ petition in item number 17, my lord. My lord, just to, my lord, approach this honorable court, my lord, the petitioner has forged some documents, and therefore, my lord, for forging of the such documents, certain documents, my lord, this item number 18 has come up, my lord.
So
Therefore, my lord,
7
it is the offshoot of the, my lord, the item number 18. So therefore, my lord, I'll be not pressing on the, my lord, the item number 18 at this stage, my lord. So therefore, my lord, at this stage, my lord, since we are ready, my lord, the item number 17 may be taken up first.
My lord, may I pray that item 17 may be taken up, my lord. Item 18, I don't think that it needs to be pressed, my lord. Item 17, because there is a stay order operating in favor of the petitioner and the private respondents.
But why is it listed for orders today?
In fact, last time it came up for admission hearing.
It should have been listed for admission.
Yes, it should have. Last time also, there was an occasion when it came up for admission hearing. Today, in any case, my lord, if this can be disposed of, because otherwise, issue involved is very small, my lord.
It's regarding transfer and posting.
Yes, modification of a transfer order. They are challenging that. Whether that can, that is permissible under law or not. That is.
So let it come up for admission on a given date.
My lord, difficulty is I'm prejudiced because of the, my lord, this present, my lord.
See, we have fixed 2 matters for admission hearing today. I had passed over the matter just because I wanted to finish up the order matters. But then again, if you go for hearing the order matters, what about the 2 matters, which is already sort of parted?
After
We are short of time, that is why I'm saying. If you are willing to wait for some time, we can have it after some time.
My lord.
Because those 2 matters are there,
Yes.
which I would like to give priority, because I've heard the matter yesterday.
Let it be on Tuesday, then.
Tuesday?
Then let it be on Tuesday, ma'am.
My lord, Tuesday, I'm having some difficulty on Tuesday, my lord. As yesterday also, my lord, I pointed out. So on 24, my lord. On
No, but
23rd, sorry.
Don't take it to the
23rd.
second half of the next week. This bench is available till
Wednesday.
next week only, so this
Wednesday, my lord.
is the
Wednesday.
problem.
23rd.
23rd, my lord.
Wednesday.
23rd.
August.
As paid for by the parties, list the matter again on 23rd. Interim order,
Interim order.
passed earlier to continue till then.
Problem.
And my lord, another, my lord, in that case, in this case, my lord,
Yes.
and the council for the, my lord, another respondent, my lord, private respondent, there are in fact 2 respondents, my lord. Today also, my lord, on the last occasion also,
He's on legs in court number.
so therefore,
On legs on court number.
So you inform them.
Yes.
even he has not filed, my lord, the affidavit.
It's up to him. We
My
can't
lord.
force him to file. If he doesn't want to file, it's up
My
to
lord.
him. But inform him that will come up on Wednesday.
My lord. Deeply obliged.
My lord has heard some the gist yesterday, my lord. My lord, this is the second round of litigation, my lord. As, because in the first round of litigation, we had challenged the decision to by the department to issue fresh tender. My lord, if your lordship would come to page 28, I will start with the documents, my lord.
Sorry?
Page 28, my lord. 28, my lord. These are my enlistment orders, my lord. I have two enlistment orders, my lord. This one, page 28, my lord, this is from the government of Arunachal Pradesh, office of the chief engineer. My lord. Now, if near the photograph, my lord, this is subject revalidation of enlistment of contractors, my lord. On the last part of the first paragraph, my lord, MS SN agency so and so, class 1 under civil category, my lord. This is one, my lord, enlistment that I have. Another enlistment that I have is at page 29, ma'am.
Yes.
This is under the BRO, my lord. SS, enlistment of SS class contractor in BRO, my lord. Dear sir, so serial number 1, serial number enlistment of your firm as class SS contractor in BRO for tendering limit up to no limit for next cyclic period up to so and so. So under this, my lord, there is no limit. And my lord, of course, it is not in the writ petition, my lord, but under
but there is a time frame up
Yes.
to 31st March.
Yes, my lord, but at that time, my lord, it was there, my lord.
You're covered by this.
Yes, my lord. At the time of the tendering, my lord, it was tendering was just in the year 2020, my lord.
Okay.
My lord, this SS class is similar to the class mentioned in the MES also, military engineering service also, my lord. There's a similar class, my lord. A to S is there and SS class is also there in the military engineering service, my lord.
How do you say that? Is it unacceptable? Universally accepted?
This is, my lord, yes.
SS class is
S-
equivalent to MES.
On SS class, I'm just apprising this code that in the under the MES also, my lord, military engineering service, there is also a similar class, my lord, SS class category of the contractor, my lord. This is a similar class, my lord, under the BRO, my lord, Border Road Organization. Now, my lord, the tender was subsequently, my lord, tender was held, my lord, and along with the petitioner, my lord.
Where is the tender?
Tender, my lord, IFB is at page 33, my lord. Page 33, Annex 3, my lord. This was called by the executive engineer PWD Rungong, my lord, at page 33. My lord. The executive engineer PWD Rungong division, on behalf of the governor of Arunachal Pradesh, invites online item rate bids from approved and eligible contractors of CPWD and those appropriate lists of MES, BSNL, Railway, and State PW of Class 1A, my lord, BNR, civil categories in Arunachal Pradesh for the work station so and so. So this is the work, my lord. The name of the work is the construction of a road from Rumgong ADC headquarters to connect Kaing EAC headquarters. And the approximate value is 39 crores 10 lakhs, my lord. 3,910 lakhs. So altogether, my lord, along with the petitioner, my lord, 6 other firms, altogether 7 participated, man. 7 firms participated.
Date of the IFB?
IFB date, my lord, is 22/7. It was available online, my lord. It's down below, my lord. 22/7. The tender documents and other details can be seen in the website. It was available in the website from 22/7/2019 onwards, man. It was published in the online. Now, my lord, after that, my lord, after the opening of the tender, my lord, now evaluation was done, technical evaluation and financial evaluation was done, my lord. And after that, if your lordship would come to page 34, my lord. This recommendation was made, my lord, submission of the tender for approval, my lord. Altogether, there were 7 firms, my lord, and this is at page 34. After the technical and the financial evaluation, my lord, I have no 34, my lord. The
34.
next page, my lord. 34, my lord. This is 17 to 2020. My lord.
What is this letter?
This is, my lord, the letter to the Commissioner PWD for approval of the work, my lord, in favor of the petitioner, my lord. 17 to 2020, my lord, to the Commissioner so and so, my lord. Subject is submission of tender papers for approval of the work so and so, my lord. Sir, please enclose, please find here with the tender papers along with attached enclosures in connection with the financial bid for the project so and so, so and so, my lord. Second paragraph, my lord. The technical bids of 2 firms, namely Messrs. ATW India Private Limited and Messrs. Asian Agencies, had been found substantially responsive and qualified as eligible bidders. There are the petitioner and 1 other firm, ATW. My lord. The lowest bid quoted by Messrs. Asian Agencies, my lord, the petitioner here, is 35 crores 18 lakhs 99,316, only which is 10% below the estimated cost put to tender. Justified amount is recommended for approval of the competent authority. So the entire exercise was carried out, my lord. The technical evaluation was done, the financial evaluation was done, and after that, the bid of the petitioner, my lord, which was 10% below the L1, it was also the L1 as well, and 10% below the justified amount. This was forwarded to the Commissioner PWD for approval.
Is it within the permissible limit?
Yes, ma'am.
10% below the estimated cost?
This limit is 10%, my lord. 10% is the, it's not, my lord, not the estimated cost, basically. It's a justified amount, my lord. Basically, what that part we have not raised, my lord, here, but because ours were, and no one has raised any objection about this. Now, your lordship, this was sent on.
No, generally, see, under the CPWD manual, that variation is permissible, that permissible limit is there for variation.
Up to 10%.
10% is the limit.
Yes, 10% of the justified amount, not the estimated cost.
But here it says the estimated amount.
No, 10 cost, last line, my lord, was below the estimated cost put to tender / justified amount, my lord. So it's within the limit, my lord, basically. So, my lord, this was sent on 17 to 2020, my lord. Surprisingly, on the same day, my lord, one MLA writes a note, my lord. If your lordship would come to page 50, my lord, 50, my lord. This is the first UO note by the MLA. 50, my lord. This I have procured through the RTI application, my lord, when the work was not being awarded to me. This is page 50. Subject cancellation of tender for CO road from so and so. It's the same work, my lord. Now here, basically, he has made some certain observations that there was some delay in the opening and finalization of the tender. The tender was opened in Pasigat, not in Rumgong, my lord. This was all was done, my lord. Pasigat, because these are online bid, my lord, which had to be downloaded, and Pasigat had a better internet connectivity. It was basically because of it was done, my lord. And it was notified to all the bidders, my lord. Now, here it says, my lord, I will not read the entire paragraph, burden your load, my lord, but second last paragraph, I'll just read, my lord. The time taken for the tender process is more than 7 months, which is extraordinary delay in tender process. Last paragraph, my lord. Summing all the above facts, the tender for the construction road from Rungong ADC headquarters to connect Kaing ESC headquarters 64, Molom to Bogna 23 kilometers in the Siang district of Arunachal Pradesh may be cancelled and proposed re-tender in fairness manner. Here, my lord, surprisingly, it's really surprising. None of the bidder has complained that it was not fair No proper opportunity was given. It's nothing there. This MLA out of the blue comes up on the same day that he comes to know that proposal is given, gone, my lord, recommendation. On the same day, he writes this letter. Man. And after this, my lord, the whole melodrama starts. My lord. Now, because of this, my lord, that our work was not able. Now I have procured a note sheets by filing an RTI application, my lord. On 8/9/2020, my lord, it was furnished to me, my lord. So if
Mr.
you
Stoki, otherwise this letter does not say that it should not be awarded to you. It just says it should be cancelled.
yes, my lord, there is another letter, my lord. I'm trying to show that because of this letter from the MLA, my lord, they are doing things, my lord. The way he directs, they act in that manner only.
No. What I'm trying to say is that the letter is not specifically pointed towards you. Of course, you have been recommended to give
Yes,
the
my
link,
lord.
but he says that it should be cancelled because of these reasons.
Yes, my lord. But my lord, no, my lord, this MLA is no one to comment upon the tender process, my lord. He is not privy to the tender processing, how it's done, what is the technical requirement is there, what is the financial requirement is there, my lord. He is not aware of that, but he just makes it. He is not connected with the tender process. And the persons who are doing the evaluation, they are the best persons suited to address that issue, my lord. He is no one, my lord. But because of his pressure, my lord, this political pressure, my lord, department has acted differently, my lord. After initially recommending me for approval of the work, my lord. Now, if you also will come to page 30, so pursuant to this, my lord, what has happened, my lord?
The letter is addressed to the CM.
Yes.
He's also PWD in charge.
Yes, he is also the PWD in charge. That is why, my lord, the political angle is there, my lord. Now, pursuant to that, if you also will come to page 38, my lord.
38?
38, my lord. I have to, I'm sorry, my lord, these are
Going back.
chronologically, my lord, addressed because file notings and notes are there. So I have to take back and forth, my lord. I'm sorry for this, my lord. This page 38, my lord, this is the file noting, my lord.
What is this, 38?
This is the file noting, my lord. File noting I procured through, I will not go through the entire, this is just the history, my lord. 38, my lord, last line your lordship would come, my lord, on evaluation, my lord. 38, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, on evaluation of the technical bids, the status of responsiveness as found was found as below, my lord. One is ATW Private Limited and two is the petitioner, my lord. Qualified as eligible bidders, my lord. Next page, my lord. Accordingly, only one bidder has been found to be responsible, namely Asian agencies. The lowest bid quoted by Messrs. Asian agencies is so and so, only which is 10% below the so and so. Estimated cost put to tender / justified amount is recommended for obtaining approval of the competent authority. Now, my lord will see, my lord. Further, it is also pertinent to mention that a UO note addressed to HCM flagged below at G is received from HMLA engineer so and so, 31 so and so, complaint for cancellation on the tender process now submitted for approval in hand. It is stated that the tender process was not carried out in fair and transparency manner as per tender guidelines due to lack of some technical reason point out by him. Tender process is in progress as per relevant tender documents are submitted by Chief Engineer Central Zone B. Man. This is the Chief Engineer Central Zone B, my lord, is the employer, my lord, in this project, my lord. Placed below him in file for approval, man. On the above subject, the following details are submitted for an early decision on the tender by the competent authority. And my lord, these are now I will not burden you. These are otherwise everything is there which is in my favor, my lord.
So what is the decision ultimately?
No, my lord. Yes, after that, my lord, they have what they have done, my lord. The commissioner sent these tender documents to the chief engineer, my lord, design and planning, my lord, for evaluation, my lord. For re-evaluation, man.
To design and planning.
Yes, to design and planning. Otherwise, who is not the authority and who is not the authority here? Now, what he has done, my lord.
What is this chief engineer CZB?
Central Zone, my lord. Central Zone B, he is the employer, man, for this tender, my lord. This work is under him, and as per the SBD, also he is the competent authority to take a decision, my lord.
So, where is the file noting to that effect? It should go to the designing
Yes, my lord. No, my lord, if your lordship comes to page 40, my lord.
It's there.
Yes, my lord.
Page 40, the handwritten one.
Page 40.
They obtain the comments of
Yes.
CESID and.
Yes, my lord. SIDP, my lord. Now the comments are made, my lord. Now this is the
Then what is
comment, my
the
lord.
ultimate
Ultimately, my lord,
analysis?
otherwise also, my lord, he says nothing also in the first occasion, my lord. He says the newspaper clipping has not been annexed, so and so, my lord. And
See, come to page 41.
Yes, page 41, my lord.
The last para.
Last paragraph.
Based on the above point, it is opined that award of work to the recommended firm may be considered after completion of
Completion
formalities.
of formalities and clarification
So,
as required. Yes.
So
he's- no,
there
he
was
does-
no hurdle.
Yes, no hurdle, my lord. Now, when this was done, my lord, if your lordship will come to next page, my lord, page 43, my lord. So those formalities says the design and planning, he says the certain formalities you fulfill it and send for approval. Page 43, my lord, the chief engineer Central and we has furnished the reply on the basis of suggestions made by the chief engineer SIDP at page so and so. The reply made by so and so. File resubmitted for obtaining government approval, man. So it was again submitted, my lord. And one thing, my lord, will see, my lord, that at page 41, my lord, that was observation was, my lord, at 4th of March 2020, my lord. 4th of March 2020. Yes, ma'am. Now, at page 43, your lordship has seen, my lord, it was again submitted, my lord, for approval, my lord, chief engineer. And now, when this was done, my lord, the MLA submits one more representation this time, my lord. You are not, my lord. And if I'm burdening your lordship, my lord, but your lordship has to may come to page 51, my lord. This time, my lord, he makes the evaluation, my lord. And he comes to a finding that one particular firm should be awarded the work, my lord. Page 51, my lord.
What is this 51?
Page 51 is the second MLA note by this UO note by the same MLA, my lord. It is regarding the same thing, my lord, factual so and so, my lord. Now, if your lordship would come to serial number 2, my lord, this what he has written about us. So he says, I will tell the truth and so, my lord, MD Enterprise, Asian Enterprise, my lord.
Okay, so you just come, I think make it short.
Yes.
Page 52 is he has recommended somebody else.
Yes, my lord.
Now it matters given to the CM.
Yes,
CM
ma'am.
says, please examine and put up.
Yes, ma'am.
Then what happened?
Then again, this, that it was taken up by the chief engineer, design and planning, my lord.
Where is that?
It is at page 44, my lord.
Now what has happened?
Now here, in light of that representation submitted by the HMLA, my lord, that MLA, my lord, now that chief engineer finds certain discrepancies in my tender papers, my lord. That is the wrong statement regarding the existing commitment and the number of the key technical personnel, my lord. As pointed out by the MLA, my lord.
Where is the relevant portion?
It is at page 45, my lord.
45.
Page 45. Serial number 4 is my number. These were pointed out by that. These were as desired by the MLA, my lord. In his UO note dated 12/5/2020, my lord. The second UO note at page 51, my lord. Now, earlier the same chief engineer says it's okay, everything is okay. Certain formalities are there. Fulfill it and award the work, man. Page 51 also the UO note, what has been written is the exactly same thing, man.
Serial number 4 at page 45
is the petitioner, man.
Is the petitioner,
Yes.
and the remarks columns contains 2 observations.
There is 2 observations, my lord. The first is by the report of the chief engineer, my lord. The first, second column, my lord. All documents in order. This is by the chief engineer, who is the employer, my lord. And the next column is the observation made by the chief engineer, design and planning, as desired by the MLA, my lord. So these 2 are the.
So the chief engineer,
yes, ma'am,
design and planning has found out 2 wrongs. The MLA has found Three errors.
Three errors. Yes.
So what is missing here?
The error number one, the original solvency certificate, madam, that is missing, madam. But otherwise, that ongoing project and the technical personnel, madam.
Okay.
It is as per the desire. And if you also would come to the last
Now,
portion
okay.
at
Yes.
page 4. This is my regarding my
Page,
the petitioner.
page
Page 48, my lord.
48.
Yes, my lord. Page 48, last portion, my lord. Now this is measures Tanor engineering, my lord. If you already see.
Yes.
ATW is already there. The first original recommendation is ATW and the petitioner. Now they have made a comparison between ATW and Tanor engineering. And Tanor engineering is the firm which the MLA had recommended, man. The MLA had recommended this firm, man. The last paragraph he wrote to see, man. The table, man.
Yes.
Page 48, man. First is ATW, man. This was technically qualified along with the petitioner. Now, as per the desire of the MLA, man.
Okay.
It has been
So this is
substituted-
11.13% below.
That is the quote of the Tanor engineering, which the MLA is saying you award the work to this Messrs. Tanor engineering.
Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I understand that.
This is the bid, man. Bid.
Now
So-
again, what point I'm saying is that otherwise you were found to be 10% below.
Yes, ma'am.
This is found 11.13% below.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it within the permissible limit?
It is not, madam. That is one aspect, madam. But otherwise, this firm was rejected on technical.
Because one has to see the workability also, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
If you go too low rate,
Yes,
quality of work will suffer.
my lord, ma'am. That is the.
So this is the recommendation.
Yes, ma'am. So
This noting by whom?
this is by the again by the chief engineer.
Chief engineer.
Design and plan. This was made on 2/7/2020, madam, after the second UN.
Then finally this was approved.
No, my lord. After that, finally, my lord, it was desired that re-tendering should be done, my lord.
No, what is the conclusion here at page 48?
Page 48, my lord, the chief engineer has tried to point out something in favor of the firm that has been chosen by the MLA, my lord.
Where is it written?
This supersedes all the so. Here, my lord, basically when he says 11.13%, my lord.
There is no recommendation.
No recommendation, my lord. But they have tried to, the chief engineer has tried to show that Tanor engineering is the L1, my lord. That is what he has tried to show, my lord, here. No
Okay,
recommendation.
where is the steps for taking re-tendering?
My lord,
Where is the decision for taking re-tendering? For making re-tendering?
re-tendering, my lord.
Yes.
I said page 53, my lord. My lord, this decision at page 53, my lord.
Yes, conveyed to the chief engineer by the
Yes,
undersecretary.
yes, ma'am.
Then thereafter?
This was put to challenge in my first round of litigation, my lord.
Okay. And where is the outcome?
Outcome, my lord,
Have you enclosed
next
here?
page, my lord, page 54, my lord. Page 54 my lord, is the WPC 245 of 2020, man. 2020. Now, this honorable court, my lord, of course, came to the finding that the MLA had no role, man. So the direction for fresh tender was set aside, man. It starts with my lord, paragraph 13, my lord, 13, 14, 15, my lord. Now, this honorable court came to the finding, my lord, that the decision to take issue fresh tender was wrong, my lord, and according that order at page 54 was set aside, man. 53, my lord. Page 53, my lord, that order was set aside. But in the meantime, my lord, what happened, my lord? This evaluation was done by the employer along with some of his staff, my lord, that evaluation of the bids, my lord. But in the bidding document, instruction to bidders, it says the employer shall open the bid, my lord. So on that ground only, my lord, paragraph 13, if you lordship would say, my lord. Come, if you lordship.
Paragraph 13, yes.
At page 65, my lord. In the instant case, as has been noticed above, it is found that the evaluation of the bid submitted pursuant to the IFB was made by the Chief Engineer PWD Arunachal Pradesh Pasigat, along with SSW and 2 ASWs of the Office of the Chief Engineer, Central Zone B, PWD Arunachal Pradesh Pasigat. Since the evaluation of bid was carried out not by the Chief Engineer Arunachal Pradesh Pasigat alone, but there included 3 other officials named there in the Office of the Chief Engineer, Central Zone B, Arunachal Pradesh. The evaluation made in the instant case is found to be contrary to what has been provided in ITV. After the evaluation of the bid was made not by the Chief so-and-so Pasigat alone, but along with 3 other officials named herein, that bids found responsive was forwarded to the Commissioner PWD, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, approval of the bid of the petitioner by letter dated so-and-so, written by the Chief and so-and-so. Though the ITV provides that it is the employer, namely the Chief Engineer PW Arunachal Pradesh Pasigat himself, who had reserved the right to accept or reject the bid. So basically, it was supposed to be as per the observation of this court, he should have done it alone, my lord. That was, and only at the nothing on the basis of whether our bid was wrong, right? Nothing on that, my lord. Since it was done by the Chief Engineer along with 3 other officers, my lord. This court said that
what was carried out by them?
Evaluation, man. Evaluation of the bids, man.
Evaluation.
Yes, man.
But this evaluation, can the Chief Engineer do it alone?
And that is one aspect, my lord. Of course, we have not put to challenge this.
Evaluation, but that is what the IFB provides otherwise.
IFB provides the Chief Engineer should do that, my lord. Employer should do that, my lord. So on the basis of that.
So the signatures of those 3 persons are there?
Yes.
That is why.
Chief Engineer along with those officers.
3 signatures?
Yes, man. Along with his staff, my lord, he did that, man.
Evaluation would necessarily be after making comparative statements?
Yes, my lord. Right after the opening of the technical bids, downloading the bids, then opening of the bids.
Somebody can prepare the comparative statement, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
And final evaluation and decision is to be taken by the Chief Engineer.
My lord.
But here he was assisted by 2 other officers. So on this note, it was remanded back.
On this note only that it was remanded, but otherwise the direction for that fresh tender was also set aside, man. So on this ground alone, it was remanded back that Chief Engineer, you do the needful. And the observation was also made that there's no other bidder as of now, madam. No complainant, no one is there, madam. I am the only lone person, madam. So accordingly, my lord, it was disposed, madam.
So yes, by considering afresh the bid of the petitioner in the manner indicated above, as none of the bidders except the petitioners have approached this court.
Yes.
So it was basically to just have a look again into the bid of the petitioner.
Yes.
And this time what they did was they found something wrong.
Yes, my lord. That is at page 69, my lord.
69.
This order, my lord, I've seen, my lord. Yesterday your lordship has gone through it. Otherwise, this says nothing, my lord. It is the repetition of the desire of the MLA, my lord. I had to take the pain of taking your lordship to the UO notes and the.
What is this clause 4.45, 4.5.4?
4.5.4 is the my lord, key personal, my lord. Key personals, my lord. The personal requirement, my lord.
2 instead of 3.
Yes, instead of 3, my lord.
But that was the observation there also.
Same, my lord. Same.
Then 4.5.9.
4.9.9, 5.9 is the bid capacity, my lord. 4.5.10 is the existing commitment, this non-disclosure of fact, my lord. Basically, this 4.5.9 and 4.5010, it has been read together, my lord. Since they say, my lord, I have not disclosed certain work, my lord.
Bid capacity.
Yes, ma'am.
This 4.5.9.
Yes, it is
regarding bid capacity.
Bid capacity.
Are you not capable of bidding?
I'm capable, my lord. They say that since I have not disclosed some certain works, ongoing works.
That is 4.5.10.
Yes, that is non-disclosure. And on the basis of that, my lord, my bid capacity can be evaluated, my lord. That is what. Basically, these two grounds are only there, my lord. Same grounds, my lord.
Okay, I'll come back in 5 minutes, okay? We'll just take a break. Yes, Mr. So,
So my lord has seen this order, my lord. There are basically these reasons only, my lord.
just a
And
minute,
this is
just a minute, we'll just note out. Clause 4.5.4,
4,
then 4.5.9,
and
4.5.10.
10.
The first one is regarding
Regarding the personnel requirement, my lord.
Hmm?
Technical personnel requirement of technical personnel. 3 personals are required, my lord. Where I have submitted 2. my lord.
And 4.5.9
Is regarding the bid capacity, my lord.
bid capacity.
Yes, ma'am. And 4.5.10 is the non-disclosure, my lord.
Non-disclosure.
Yes, ma'am. You will also will see, my lord, this is merely a repetition of the desire of the MLA, my lord, which was replicated by the chief engineer, design and planning. Now again, this has been done by the chief engineer in a very mechanical way. You'll also have seen these reasons. Now, when I then applied for the RTI, my lord, then some other reasons are also included, my lord.
Okay, see, this order, it
Yes,
says that as per the court's direction, it was evaluated,
Yes,
and these are the difficulties found.
Yes, ma'am.
So thereafter, what, any other order?
No, no order. Thereafter, no order. ma'am.
No order.
Yes, ma'am. Thereafter, we have come to the court for challenging this matter.
I see.
Thereafter,
So if this is the finding, the next step would be for retendering,
my lord.
probably, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Since they say that because of these 3 things,
My lord.
you're not responsive or it cannot be accepted. What is the wording here?
My lord.
Exact wording. The bid has been found to be
Has found to be
non-responsive
non-responsive, my lord. That was-
because you have not fulfilled the requirements under so and so.
So and these are the clauses, and these clauses are the same clauses that was referred by the MLA, as desired by the MLA, and by the then followed by the chief engineer, design and planning, and the same thing. This is totally mechanical process. Now,
Can we just see this clause 4.5.4?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is it available?
well, the SBD is at page 76, my lord.
76.
Yes, ma'am. It starts at page 76. And relevant clause, my lord, 4.5.4 is at page 92, my lord.
92.
92, my lord. SBD is it starts at page,
4.5.4.
yes, my lord. Down below, my lord, personal capabilities, my lord. Of here, my lord, the number is given in the number requirement is provided in the annexer, my lord. But this is the clause, my lord. Page 92, my lord. Page 93 is then 4.5.9 is also there. Page 90. This is blank, my lord, that regarding the personal capabilities, my lord, but it is provided in the annexer, my lord. And bid capacity is 4.5.9, my lord. 4.5.9, my lord. Because otherwise this bid capacity would be dependent on the existing works, my lord. And 4.5.10 is the disqualification at page 94, my lord. Who has made misleading false statement, my lord. This is 4.5.10.
The applicants who meet the minimum qualification criteria will be qualified only if their available bid capacity at the expected time of bidding is more than the total estimated cost of the works.
Yes, my lord.
You had written nil.
Of course, I had nil, my lord. My lord, what bid capacity is more like, say, my lord, our credit card, my lord, limit, my lord. Say, suppose we make a purchase of some amount, my lord, that amount is deducted and the remaining is the our credit limit. Similarly, my lord, this is how the bid capacity is calculated. That is, my lord, in a plain words, my understanding, my lord. Because the existing works will affect my bid capacity, my lord. That is there. Now, my lord, as your lordship has seen, my lord, I had taken your lordship to page 28 and 29, my lord. I have two enlistment, my lord. Now, this work is under the, my lord.
No,
SS
you have the enlistment, but where is the work which you're doing?
my lord.
That you have not shown, isn't it?
No, under the SS category, my lord. This is about, your lordship has seen the NIT, my lord. It is 30, above 30 crores, my lord.
No, 30 crores without limit, all those things are there. Okay, accept it.
My lord.
You have that capacity
My lord.
because you've got that enlistment. But the thing is that to show that bid capacity, this 4.5.9 says that at the time of expected time of bidding,
My lord.
you have to show that
My lord, when
applicants who meet the minimum qualification will be qualified only if their available bid capacity at the expected time of bidding is more than the total estimate cost of the works.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, those two capacity will show that there's no limit.
Yes, my lord.
That's what you'll say.
Yes, my lord.
Now,
The SS category.
what about non-disclosure?
Non-disclosure, my lord. Yesterday also had made a submission. Under the SS category, I have no works, my lord. This is, my lord, as you also in this page 69, that order of 31/5/2022, which is being impugned in this writ petition, my lord. It is a replica, just a Xerox copy of that earlier, my lord, finding, my lord. The MLA says he has some works. He has not provided enough personnel. The chief engineer design and planning did that, my lord. The chief engineer also says he has works. From where they derived that, my lord, the satisfaction, my lord, I'm not aware, my lord.
Just a minute. 4.5.10 disqualifications.
Yes, this is
This is
disqualification. If
disqualification.
there are
Even
false-
though the applicants meet the above criteria, they are subject to to be disqualified if they have made misleading, false, and so
No.
record of poor performance such as abandoning work, receiving solutions. What is there to disclose here?
They're saying that I have not disclosed the works, my lord. Basically, they are
No,
saying
Okay,
make-
they're saying that, but what does 4.5.10 say?
yes, my lord. If I don't know, my lord, that is the finding the
Made
department. that-
misleading or false representation
Yes, my lord.
in the form statements.
Basically,
Okay.
they are saying that I have not disclosed the works, my lord. So I have made a false, misleading and false statement in the bid.
No, where is the requirement for you to disclose? In order to come to that conclusion?
That, my
No,
lord.
supposing the IFD
My lord.
does not anywhere provide that you are to disclose so and so, and you don't disclose,
My lord.
can you be accused that you have made misleading?
Yes, my lord. But other than that, my lord, the fact remains, my lord, I have no work, my lord, under that, my lord. I
No
have
work
ongoing-
under the,
my lord.
no work under what?
I have no ongoing works under the SS category, my lord, bro, my lord, the enlistment under the border road organization, my lord. I have no works, my lord. So what am I to disclose, my lord? There are certain works that I executed under the class 1 category of the state, my lord. This is above 30 crores, my lord. So I cannot participate under the class 1 category, man. Your lordship has seen at page 28 and 29. There are two enlistments I have, man. Now, under the SS category, my lord, under the enlistment under the border road organization, where there is no limit to my tendering capacity, my lord. I have no work, my lord, in Arunachal, man.
Where is that?
My
That
lord,
category?
my lord. My enlistment, my lord.
The enlistment, yes.
It's at page 28 and 29, man.
28 and 29.
28 and 29.
The first one is.
First one is under the state, my lord.
State.
Yes, my lord. This is class 1, my lord, where the limit is up to 30 crores, my lord.
And the present work is how much?
Above 30 crores, 37 crores, my lord. So I have
as a class 1 contractor, you're not eligible.
No, not eligible, my lord. So I have participated as the 29, page 29, my lord. Is the enlistment under the border road organization, SS class. Here there is no tendering limit, my lord. So I participated under this, my lord. Now they are mixing everything, my lord, as desired by the MLA, my lord. One more aspect, my lord.
Now, this particular observation at page 69, you're saying that it is exactly what the
What the MLA said.
MLA had said. Where is
Yes.
that MLA's finding? Let us see.
MLA's finding, my lord, you are not at page 51, my lord.
51.
Yes, my lord. Your lordship had seen, my lord, there he had found out 3 errors, my lord. Page 51, my lord.
Original solvency certificate is not submitted.
Yes, my lord. This was in the finding by the chief engineer design and planning also, this was dropped, my lord. But the other two, my lord, the firm has concealed its existing commitments, but it has more than 4 numbers of ongoing projects which violates the norms of district-based entrepreneur Act 2015 and its subsequent notification, my lord. And error number 3, the firm has furnished 2 numbers of technical personnel only instead of 3 numbers of civil engineers, and it's also violation of SBD, man.
Where is the annexure? 3 numbers.
3 numbers of
You're saying
works.
that it's annexure to the IF.
My lord, that personal.
Yes, personal.
Personal, it is at, my lord, annexure clause 4.5.4, my lord, that is at, my lord, page number 107, my lord.
107.
107, my lord.
3 numbers.
Yes, my lord.
This is the one.
My lord.
Project technical representative 1, then project planning site building engineer 2.
1, my lord. Total, they are saying 3, my lord. Then my lord will come to the next paragraph also. In the event of absence, non-deployment of key personnel during the contract period, the amount stated at Annexure 3 below are to be deducted per month or pro rata basis from the contractor's bill, man. So they say, my lord, principal technical representative, the project engineer, my lord. During the project also, my lord, the department says, if these persons are not present, my lord, they are not there, my lord, some deductions can be made from the bill, my lord. So from here, my lord, we can see, my lord, that 3 requirement, my lord, it is not an essential condition, my lord. And that's why on 2 occasions, my lord, first by the chief engineer central zone, my lord, and secondly by the chief engineer before the second UO note of the MLA came, my lord. On 2 occasions, my lord, both the chief engineers found everything correct, my lord, until the MLA said, no, it's a violation, my lord.
Okay.
So from here, my lord, what I'm also saying, my lord, that this is not an essential condition, my lord, which will render me, my lord, ineligible, my lord. And even if otherwise also, my lord, the department has to come to a finding, my lord, that because of this, my lord, the bid is not eligible, my lord. These are the essential criteria, my lord. And on that, my lord, yesterday, my lord, I taken his lordship to 23.4.4.
Just a minute. Before that, Mr. Soki, you're saying that the findings at page 69 is detour to the finding made by the MLA. Now, MLA has speaks about the original solvency certificate. Is there any prescription here anywhere that you have to give that original solvency certificate?
No, my lord. That has also been dropped by the design and planning also, my lord. And one more aspect, my lord. When the petitioner say, the MLA says, my lord, this is a violation of the District-Based Entrepreneur Act, my lord. I would say, my lord, this is not even applicable here because this is an open tender, my lord. The MLA only says it is a violation of the so and so, my lord, of the act, my lord. This is above 37 crores, my lord. Here, my lord, that act is also not available. Above 20 crore, my lord, it is open tender, my lord, under the act also, my lord. So 4.5.9, my lord, regarding the bid capacity, my lord, I have submitted, my lord. under the category in which I have filed a bid, my lord, I do not have any commitment. So there, how do I make? And regarding 4.5.4, my lord, your lordship has seen at page 107, my lord. Even in the absence of these personals, my lord, work can go on, my lord. On the payment, basically on the some fine also, my lord. Now you're
Now, see, the observation here given by the MLA
my lord,
is that you have failed to disclose
my lord.
69. No, 51.
MLA is the 51, my lord. MLA not
Please.
51.
The firm has concealed its existing commitments,
Yes, my lord.
but it has more than 4 numbers of ongoing projects.
My lord.
What are these projects that you are ongoing?
My lord, I have no words, my lord. It is now become, my lord, MLA, whatever MLA is saying, they believing, my lord.
No.
Yes, my lord.
Just,
No, I say, my lord,
just out of curiosity, I'm asking you.
oh, my lord.
What is that 4 ongoing works that you have?
My lord, that under the class 1 category, I have road construction work is there, my lord.
Class 1 category.
Yes, my lord. That,
4 numbers.
no, 2 numbers they have annexed in the writ affidavit, counter affidavit, my lord.
Acha.
They have. One is for 1 crore and another one is for 20 crore, something like that.
Okay.
2 works, my lord. They have annexed, my lord. In the
But first class contractor, you can work up to 30 crores.
that is up to 30 crores.
30 crores.
Yes, ma'am.
So according to you, since it is regarding up to 30 crores, what is there to disclose? You have nothing, you have no work going on regarding under the SSA class.
Yes,
PRO.
my lord. Nothing, my
So
lord.
that is why you did not disclose.
Yes, my lord. I have nothing to
Since you
disclose.
didn't have any work.
No, my lord.
And this particular bid is for how many crores?
37 crores, my lord. I
No,
could
no.
not have participated under that class 1, my lord.
Value of this work,
Value of its work, my lord, it's page 53, 33, my lord.
3910 lakhs.
Yes. 39 crores, my lord. 39 crores, 10 lakhs, my lord. So under the that class 1, my lord, of the state, my lord, I could not have even participated.
So number one, technical person, you may not have 3, but now as per this clause, in the absence of deployment of key personnel,
My lord.
it can the amount stated in annexure 3. What is annexure 3?
And next set is down below, my lord. On the same page, my lord. Page 107, my lord. Down. First is the minimum key personnel for the project.
Annexure 3
Yes, ma'am.
are to be deducted per month on pro
Yes.
rata basis from the contractor's bill.
Yes, ma'am.
So if only 2 are there, 3 are not there, then this deduction can be done.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's not fatal.
It is not fatal, my lord. That it,
Then number 2, bid capacity.
my lord.
In respect of bid capacity, you are saying that your enlistment as a contractor
Yes,
under the SS class takes care of your
yes, ma'am.
capability
My lord.
to do the bidding.
Yes, ma'am.
And this SSA BRO class is comparable to the MES.
MES, ma'am. But in the order, they have not said so, my lord. In the order, they have not said.
How do you say it's comparable to MES?
MES, my lord, because it's the military engineering service, my lord.
Hmm.
They also similar, my lord. This is the border road organization, my
So
lord.
that is your submission. Is
Yes,
there
ma'am.
any document as such
No,
to
my
show
lord.
that?
No, no, my lord. That I have not, my lord. Not that I have not enclosed, my lord. Anything, my lord.
So are you not supposed to give your justification on that also? Of course, your submission is that they're trying to find some fault
Yes,
in
my
your
lord.
bid documents.
My lord.
And what fault they found is exactly what the MLA has given his
Yes, ma'am.
opinion. So they have repeated the same thing.
My lord.
But keeping that aside for the moment,
My lord.
the first objection that technical personnel, that of course it takes care because of the annexure.
No.
Number 2, regarding the bid capacity, now you say that I'm comparable to the MES.
No.
So from where do we get that? How do we understand that it is equal to that?
Equal to that, my lord. Of course, my lord, it is within my personal knowledge, my lord, that I have during that tenure that I was appearing on the other side, my lord. Or I've gained that knowledge, my lord. But as of now, my lord, in this writ petition, my lord, there is nothing as such, my lord. But that ground was never raised, my lord. And in the impugn order also, that is not there, my lord. 31/5/2022. All the earlier engineers also never said so, my lord.
But then, Mr. Soki,
My lord.
to go to the explanation regarding bid capacity, you already know that 4.5.9, the details are here.
Yes, that existing works, my lord.
The available bid capacity will be calculated as under.
My lord.
Maximum value of works undertaken 1 year, value of current price level and all that. This is the calculation. This is how they're going to calculate. But unless you disclose that you had worked this, you had done this work, so how will one understand your bid capacity?
Bid capacity, my lord, the existing works would, of course, affect, my lord. But to my, it's my instructions also that environment we have also made. I have no ongoing work, my lord, under that, my lord. But
Then
even that, my
if
lord,
you have no ongoing work,
yes, my lord.
then will it not be risky for the employer to give you the work?
My lord, ongoing work would in fact reduce my tendering limit, my lord. Just I cited an example.
No,
I-
just because you have the enlistment of as a contractor under the SS class, and you're not even showing me any work which you have done. How does one evaluate your bid capacity?
No, my lord, it has to be ongoing work, my lord. Ongoing work has to be.
No. Bid capacity, you come back to 4.5.9. It says that assessment will be made in the following manner. Maximum value of work executed in any 1 year. They want to know your experience, how much value you have functioned, so that some assurance is given that you will complete the work properly and you have that capacity.
Yes, my lord, all these requirements, my lord, the works that I have executed and others, these are all submitted with the bid documents, my lord. I'm not saying that I have not executed any work, my lord. I'm saying that I do not have any ongoing works, my lord.
Okay, then number 3 is non-disclosure. This also is not very clear, non-disclosure. Because it does not say anywhere that you have to disclose this, you have to disclose that.
So
it is only a clause which says that this is the this qualification can be there. If you make misleading and false representation. So you have not made any claim or misleading statement, isn't it?
My lord. So, and my lord, even if there are certain issues are there, my lord, yes, you also have seen yesterday also, my lord, page 100, my lord.
Page 100.
Yes, clause 23.4, my lord. It talks about my qualification criteria, my lord. Page 100, my lord.
23.4.
Yes, my lord. 23.4, my lord. Serial number Roman 1, my lord. Subject to confirmation of the bid security by the issuing bank, the bids accompanied with valid bid security will be taken up for evaluation with respect to the qualification information and other information furnished in part 1 of the bid pursuant to class 12. Serial number 2, my lord. After receipt to confirmation of the bid security, the bidder will be asked in writing, usually within 10 days of opening of the technical bid, to clarify or modify his technical bid if necessary with respect to any rectifiable defects, ma'am. Serial number 3 is that I should also reply, my lord, in writing, ma'am. So, my lord, at least they can provide me with certain, my lord, time also, my lord. Because this, whether even now in this order, my lord, impugn order, they have not even come to the finding, my lord, whether this is a rectifiable defect or not, my lord. If they can give me certain time, as of now, my lord, the factual situation also as of now, my lord, there is no other competitor, my lord. I am the lone person, my lord, now left, my lord. Other than the MLA, my lord, with whom I am competing, my lord. No other bidder is there, my lord. Now I'm competing with the MLA, my lord. And it seems MLA is more. So, these, my lord, could have been exercised, my lord. Just give me not, I'm not even asking for 10 days, give me 7 days time, I will provide. If you're not satisfied, take action, my lord. That, but the impugn order at 31/5/2022, my lord, it says nothing, my lord.
Now this 23.4, how does it help you?
My lord, 23.4, my lord, serial number 1 is that with regards will be taken up that Roman 1 says the qualification information and other information furnished in that evaluation will be taken up, my lord. And serial number 2, it says after the receipt to the bid security, the bidder will be asked in writing, usually within 10 days opening of technical bid, to clarify or modify his technical bid if necessary with respect to any rectifiable defects, my lord. So
Technical bid.
Yes, my lord. Now my technical bid has been, my lord. After the opening of my financial bid,
Technical bid will include that 3 persons, 2 persons thing.
that is only the technical bid, my lord.
And
Not my financial
bid
bid.
capacity will be the financial bid.
Bid capacity, yes, my lord.
Bid capacity will be the financial.
Yes, my lord.
Then non-disclosure.
My lord, no, my lord, it's a technical. This is all within technical, my lord.
These 3 points, 4.5.4 and 4.
Yes, all these are.
These are under technical.
Technical, my lord.
So what you're saying is that you could have been asked.
Yes.
If there was any doubt or any confusion, you could have asked me.
Yes, man. I could have also provided in writing, man. This is one of the requirement of the SBD, my lord. At least you have to come to a finding whether it can be rectified or not, my lord. No such exercise, my lord. In a very mechanical manner, my lord, that Annexure 9, an impugn order has been passed, my lord, as desired by the MLA, my lord. Nothing, my lord. Now, my lord, in paragraph, my lord, basically that is what my case is based on, my lord. Now, in the writ petition also, my lord, I have alleged, my lord, that if your lordship come to paragraph 18 of my writ petition, my lord, page 19, my lord. Paragraph 19, my lord. Page 18, page 19, paragraph 18, my lord. I'll not, I've submitted about this impugn order and this part, but may I take your lordship to the 11th line from the bottom, my lord, near the ITV, my lord, the impugn action, my lord.
Yes.
This is my specific, my lord, allegation in the writ petition, my lord. The impugn action of the respondent number 3 clearly demonstrates that the entire exercise has been carried out malafidely only to fulfill the wishes of the local MLA, so and so of 32nd Rumgong Assembly constituency, who had earlier written 2 UO notes for cancellation of the tender. Such malified, arbitrary, and illegal action of respondent or 3 has hampered the development process of the wishes for the wishes of the political person, or else the work would have been completed by now by the petitioner had there been no such illegal interference. This is my specific, my lord, allegation, my lord. Now in the counter affidavit, they have not even denied this, my lord. They have not denied that this has been done because of the political interference. May I take your lordship to the counter affidavit? I will take your just only that paragraph only, my lord.
Now you want to be technical.
Because my entire case, my lord, this is that bias is already there against me, man. At page 11, my lord. Page 11, paragraph 14, man. That with regards to statement made in paragraph 18 of the writ petition, the answering respondent begs to state that the petitioner is not in disagreement on the findings of the evaluating authority. Rather, he seeks to correct his bid under the garb of clause 23.4 Roman 2, which is for matter requiring clarification or modification as may be felt necessary by the evaluating authority, which in this case by the evaluating authority does not feel so. Nothing, madam. Basically,
You're saying that by referring to this clause, you are admitting, there's some mistake. Okay, if you find mistake, give me chance to clarify.
No, madam, I'm saying if there is any mistake, you can ask me. Madam. That is what I'm saying, my lord. But regarding the MLA part, my lord, regarding the political interest, where I allege that you are working at the base of the MLA, my lord, they have said nothing, my lord. Basically, it seems they are admitting, my lord. And the manner in which the order has been passed.
They don't want to be in more controversy, that's why.
My lord.
Huh?
No, they could have
One
just
side,
denied.
one
They
side
could have-
petitioner is pressing hard, one side MLA is pressing hard.
My lord.
They are caught in between.
No, my lord, but basically, my lord, that's some substance of my case, my lord.
Okay.
And I'm still today, my lord, I would say, my lord, give me some time, my lord. Otherwise, that 23.4, my lord, whether it's rectifiable or not, you have not come to any finding, my lord. You have just copied the finding of the MLA, my lord. That is a very mechanical manner. In a very mechanical manner, you have come to that finding, my lord. So, my lord, just I will rely on, my lord, just two small judgments, my lord. One is this Oryx Fisheries Private Limited, 2010, volume 13, SCC 427. This is regarding the bias, my lord. The law of bias, my lord. Of course, this case was related to the some other regarding certain disciplinary proceeding and all, my lord.
Paragraph?
So I will take your lordship to this paragraph 33, page 437, my lord. 437, my lord. Paragraph 33, my lord. The principle that justice must not only be done, but it must eminently appear to be done as well is equally applicable to quasi-judicial proceedings, if such a proceeding has to inspire confidence in the mind of those who are subject to it. And then page 34, my lord. Paragraph 34, my lord. Paragraph, the second part, my lord. After paragraph 25, my lord. Your lordship. After paragraph 25, this court discussed in detail the emerging law of bias in different jurisdictions and ultimately held in paragraph 35. The true test of the bias is, the test therefore is as to whether a mere apprehension of bias or there being a real danger of bias, and it is on this score that the surrounding circumstances must and ought to be collated and necessary conclusions drawn therefrom. In the event, however, the conclusion is otherwise inescapable, that there is existing a real danger of bias, the administrative action cannot be sustained. Here, my lord, in the Silpi construction contractors cases also, my lord, this the Honorable Apex Court has said this evaluation of tender is an administrative action, ma'am. Now that when there is bias, ma'am, and there is real bias, so I had to take your lordship through the pain of the UO note of the MLAs, the action taken by the department. That bias is still apparent, my lord. And under such circumstances, my lord, this administrative action, my lord, by which the impugn order has been passed, my lord, 31/5/2020, my lord, 22, my lord, it cannot be sustained, my lord. It has to go, my lord. The bias is entirely against me, my lord. It's openly there, my lord. And I'm not this another is would be, my lord, Podar Steel Corporation, my lord. I'll not read the paragraph also, my lord. Just I will mention, my lord, paragraph 6, my lord, of the Podar Steel, my lord, where it says, my lord, the requirements in the tender notice, my lord, can be classified into two categories, my lord. One is the essential and the other is the collateral categories, my lord. Collateral requirements, my lord. It is at paragraph 6, my lord. I will not burden your lordship, my lord. So based on this, my lord, I would, my lord, pray that the impugn order may be set aside, and or otherwise also, my lord, I may be given some 10 days time as required under the clause 23.4, so that I can at least represent myself. Where there is, my lord, I am alleging bias, my lord, they should be more cautious and they should at least give me some chance, my lord. That 23.4 basically is the principle of natural justice, my lord. What it says so. At least that would have been done, where specifically all along I have been alleging that you are biased against me. You are not doing the work properly, man. It's totally arbitrary and malified, man. That has all along been my allegation. So at least they ought to have given me some time, man, in terms of clause 23.4, man. And that still today also, that would all I would ask for, man. That some opportunity, man.
Okay.
That's all.
Yes, Mr. Kapil.
We also notice the other judgment part of it. The issue of the whole MLA. How was this concept was influenced by the MLA? All those aspects have been done away, to my understanding, by the judgment. By this judgment passed by this one. The authority has been directed to examine it embrace, but it's own merit. Accordingly, lawsuit, a decision has been taken by the authority in terms of the order passed by this. This is my first understanding. Now, lawsuit, A is always A lawsuit, irrespective of whether it is cited by the court or EB. If lawsuit, the grounds which has been cited by the MLA lawsuit, if that is similar to the grounds pointed out by the authority. The question comes on the basis of the record whether the petitioner is eligible or not. It has to be seen by the Supreme Court. That's my understanding. Now, if lawsuit fail, the page 72 lawsuit. Page 72 is the lawsuit. Re-evaluation order issued by the authority in terms of the order passed. Lawsuit to find in the first lawsuit element. That's the period number 1.
This is just a minute. You're talking about page 70.
Page 72 lawsuit.
72 is a file noting.
I think they don't be anything has been done in my.
What do you want to point out? That table, that table. Table. There are three columns.
No. Page 73. Here was it in my copy.
It starts with in person to Honorable Guwahati High Court. That one? Okay.
Was it past ground? Yes, my friend has already taken lawsuit to the NIT. In NIT lawsuit, we have sought for the application from the particular categories, particular bidders who are registered before particular authorities. Now here lawsuit, in the right hand side of the remark is here. The registered contractors in row is not mentioned in the eligibility criteria of NIT. The border road organization and military engineering services, these are two different entities, though both the authorities come under the lawsuit, meaning Ministry of Defense. So this is. And so for registrations of the contractors are concerned, is being done before both the authorities. Now I'm clearly submitting lawsuit, but on this count lawsuit, the bid of the petition has not been rejected. Though it has been pointed out here, but there is not the ground for rejections of the petition standard. Now coming back to the second law, that is the second pillar. Lawsuit could find the SBD had a requirement of 3 key personnel. So 3 key personnel. On this ground lawsuit, I would like to take lawsuit to the page 92.
Yes.
Page 92 lawsuit only lawsuit has seen that my friend has already taken lawsuit to this particular law. Then lawsuit kindly come to page 10. Sorry. Page 92 lawsuit. Down below. personal capabilities. The question is of the eligibility law. Because in technical evaluation, the eligibility of the bidders are examined. That needs to be keep in our mind the eligibility criteria. When we talk about the eligibility criteria, it includes how many machineries the petitioners do have, or how many manpower we do have. These personal capabilities also comes under the eligibility criteria. Therefore, the sentence starts. The applicant must have suitably qualified personnel to fill the following position. The applicant will supply information on a prime candidate and alternate for each position, both of whom should meet the experience requirement as specified below. Then next page of 94 to 94. Then relevant lawsuit connection is it page 107. 107. 107. Lawsuit to find lawsuit is admittedly lawsuit the petitioner has furnished two key persons. But requirement is 3. And down below lawsuit, in the event of action, public non-deployment of key personnel during the contract period, the amount is stated in excess of are to be deducted per month on pro rata basis for the contractor's bill. Now, when we talk about the eligibility criteria, you have to satisfy the authority. I have this much manpower, and to support that, you have to furnish the key personnel as per the requirement. And this, the second paragraph, is only is for the purpose of during the contract period, during the execution of work. This is kind of the penalty only. During work lawsuit. And what requirement is there lawsuit? Requirement is lawsuit the 3 key persons to examine your eligibility law, which is mandatory in our affidavit also we have state law, and that has not been executed by the petitioner by way of engineer. Then lawsuit, next is lawsuit, the petitioners has not disclosed lawsuit, the ongoing commitment lawsuit. Now on this point lawsuit, the petitioner has told, so far MLA is concerned lawsuit. He has pointed out lawsuit 4 ongoing projects, which may or may not be correct. We are not on that, but we are on the lawsuit, the factual position lawsuit. We have examined the lawsuit, this allegation and this issue on my own lawsuit, and we came to a conclusion lawsuit. The petitioner has one ongoing project which has not been disclosed. Now, whether lawsuit is ongoing commitment has to be disclosed or not, lawsuit has pointed out lawsuit whether if there is any clause in the NIT where requirement is to disclose the lawsuit ongoing commitment. Kindly come to lawsuit page 111. Page 111.
Yes.
1.4. It must be 112 also in those pages because wrongly paid.
No, it's 111. Say.
Information on bid capacity. Works for which bids have been submitted and works which are yet to be completed based on the date of this bid. Under this particular clause also, ongoing project has to be disclosed by the bidders. Now, I am taking lawsuit back to the page 72 lawsuit. Because this is our findings.
Page 70.
Page 72 lawsuit. The evolution of the review. The third column lawsuit, right hand side, read from the beginning.
Yes.
The ongoing commitment of it limits a bidder's capacity to bid. That is, more the ongoing commitment, the lesser the bidding capacity. In this case, The petitioner has declared need on ongoing commitment. However, during re-evaluation, it was found that the petitioner had one work in hand at the time of bidding, namely care of constructions of Passenger Lendal Tene Road. Particular road and project has been identified under Passenger PW division. As such, the petitioner had one ongoing commitment SS class one, that is the second contractor, which otherwise would have limited his bidding resources. The petitioner has submitted a false or misleading declaration of need ongoing commitment. Therefore, as per rules so and so, the patient can be disqualified for making misleading of false declarations. This is the lawsuit. In our academic also lawsuit, we have stated lawsuit. This particular project, that is construction of road from Ledum NA road, is about 20 kilometers. But that has not been again lawsuit disputed by the petitioner by filing a rejoinder and all. Then was entirely on the issue of whether it is rectifiable or not. Page 100. 23.4. I'll read from the proposed one.
Yes.
Subject to confirmations of bid security by the issuing bank, the bid accompanied with valid bid security will be taken up for evaluation with respect of qualification information and other information furnished in part 1 of the bid pursuant to clause 12.1. After receipt to confirmations of the bid security, the bidder will be asked in writing, usually within 10 days of opening of technical bid, to clarify or modify this technical bid, if necessary, with respect to any rectifiable defects. The question is also whether what is rectifiable defects? It's little vague, but to my understanding also, which can be rectified without substantially making any changes to the information or document submitted in support of the bid. That's my understanding. It must be about some trivial and clerical and other minor defects only. But what it says is if necessary, it's within the domain. So, to my understanding, also, it must be within the domain of the authority. If they feel any kind of minor rectification, then on that only the authority can ask for rectification. As a matter of right, we just cannot ask for this. Actually, so this is my submission. And OCP is available. So, for condition is concerned. the auto is the right person to interpret. So in our affidavit, we state also this is the mandatory punishing is key person of order. Yes.
Just one point as a rejoinder, I will submit, my lord. I'll just take 1 minute. Your lordship has seen at page 33, the table, 73, the table, my lord.
Yes.
At the, of the writ petition, my lord. There in the third finding, my lord, where it is said, my lord. However, during re-evaluation, it was found that the petitioner has one work in head at the time and so SS class contractor, my lord. Ledum, construction of Pasigat Ledum to Tene Road, my lord. This is totally perverse, my lord, and wrong finding, my lord. That your lordship will see at, my lord, the affidavit filed by the respondent, my lord. Just one page, I will take your lordship, my lord. Here the petitioner says, the department has says, my lord, SS class, I have one work, ongoing work.
Yes,
I have missed.
Where? Which affidavit?
Now, counter affidavit, my lord, filed by the respondents, my lord. Page 28, my lord. 27 and 28 is the, they have annexed the, basically in this, my lord, they have annexed the agreement, my lord, for that Pasigat, my lord, the Ledum Road, my lord. So agreement is there, and page 28 is the performance security, my lord. If your lordship is there, my lord. Down below, your lordship will see, my lord. This is not an SS contractor, my lord. This is under the PWD. That's what I have been submitting all along, my lord. Class 1 contractor, my lord. This is a submission of performance guarantee with wide reference number so and so. I'm providing so and so amount for the work, namely construction of Pasigat Ledum Tene Road, my lord. For the work, my lord. And this is under the class 1 contractor, my lord. PWD, Government of Arunachal Pradesh. So this is not under the SS category, my lord. Down below, your lordship will see. This is the letter page, my lord. And down below where it has been mentioned, man. This is the only work they say I have under the SS category, my lord. But your lordship has seen this work, my lord. My class is also mentioned down below, page 28, man. This is under the PWD, man, not under the BRO, man. So this cannot be counted, my lord. So they said, I have not disclosed this, so I've made false and misleading statement, my lord.
Okay.
That is all, my lord.
Please write hard, Miss D. Soki, learned counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. S. Tapin, learned government advocate, hearing for the respondents. Hearing concluded, judgment reserved.
Okay.
So we'll reassemble at 2. This was item number
24.
24.
Fire.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
The other day, the instructions were sought on this matter. This was regarding that cancellation of recruitment.
What was the instructions required?
I'm sorry. As per the instruction, in fact, this morning, my lord, officer concerned came to my chamber, and in fact, we had a long discussion. My lord, of course, it is not reflected entire things in the affidavit, my lord. That is the, my lord, whole procedure, my lord. interview was conducted at Shillong, my lord, regional office. Thereafter, my lord, the procedure is, my lord, that under seal cover, it has to be sent to the, my lord, the concerned office at Pasigat, my lord. But in this case, my lord, the seal cover was not followed. It is in loose manner, it has been sent. Thereafter, my lord, again, that has been.
Loose manner means from where to where?
My lord.
Loose manner,
My lord,
what is sent in loose manner?
My lord, after conduct of the examination.
In Shillong?
At Shillong, my lord, it has to be packed in the seal cover. It has to be again sent to the, my lord, the concerned branch office. Again, same will, my lord, sent to the ministry, my lord. Then it was sent to the ministry, and the ministry has made my lord, objections. Then it is not in the seal cover, so it has to be in the seal cover, so that it can be opened, my lord. Thereafter, it will be sent to the, my lord, the selection committee, my lord. The selection committee is consisting of, my lord, several officers, my lord, the senior officers, my lord, consisting of other from the members from the other department. And my lord, in that case, while doing so, my lord, there was a decision of the, my lord, the ministry to change the nomenclature, my lord. As yesterday, my lord, they pointed out the, my lord, that part, my lord. The change of nomenclature, my lord, includes the, my lord, amended and expand of the recruitment rule, my lord. The recruitment rule has also been changed, my lord. Admittedly, my lord, after notification has been issued by the, my lord, the concerned ministry, my lord, that procedure has been done, my lord. But in that, my lord, that was the mandate and the expansions, my lord, required to be done in the even recruitment rule, my lord, even bylaws, my lord, even memorandum of association, my lord. There has already been, my lord, of course, that has been changed by now, my lord. Subsequently, as a consequential, my lord, that I have pointed out, my lord, the recruitment rule has to be again made modified, my lord.
Have you modified now?
Yes, my lord.
When?
My lord, detailed recruitment rule is not given, my lord. This is the, my lord.
No, you have issued one more fresh advertisement, correct?
Yes, my lord.
So cancellation happened in August 2022.
Yes, ma'am.
Then the fresh recruitment was issued when?
7th of December 22.
So by that time, has the new recruitment rules been made?
Yes, ma'am.
When did you make it?
The recruitment rule was made.
Where's the fresh recruitment?
That is the one difficulty.
Fresh
That
recruitment,
even
where is that?
recruitment rule is also not annexed in the malad affidavit. So therefore, my lord, I asked time and again to my officers, my lord, why such a the entire thing has not been provided in the malad affidavit filed by the respondent.
Where is the advertisement, fresh advertisement?
Press advertisement, my lord, in their affidavit in opposition.
Page?
Page 32.
32.
Yes. Page 32 is the advertisement. Page 33 is the publication in a newspaper.
Now, what is the stage of this recruitment? Fresh one. There's no stay of that, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
my lord.
What is the stage?
My lord, as per the instructions, my lord, recruitment process is going to be started in the month of September, my lord, by issuing call letters to all the eligible.
Okay, it hasn't started.
Yes.
It hasn't started.
Yes.
Only that it has been advertised.
My lord.
There's no such kind of dates given in the advertisement that it has to be done in such a manner and within this time like that. What is the last date for application?
My lord, in fact, we have received the candidates, eligible candidate, and that
For
has been
details, qualification, experience, prescribed format on application, what is the date of publication advertisement?
45 days from the date of publication of advertisement in employment news. Page 41.
When was it published? 17/12. 22.
Yes.
December. 45 days.
And another my lord, on point, my lord, as lordship has, my lord,
So there is no such kind of last date and all that. It says within 45 days.
Yes, 45 days from the date of, as per the advertisement, 45 days from the date of publication of advertisement in employment news.
So roughly around January, within
Yeah.
January 23,
Yes.
One has to obtain.
Now, from the page number 33 and 34, we can't make out when is the date of publication. This is
My lord, it is clear in our affidavit.
31st December.
It is clear in your,
In our affidavit, my lord.
where? Where is
Page
it
number
clear?
36 is the annexure, my lord.
36.
Yes, my lord. Advertisement, my lord, number so and so.
Page
And that
36.
is 6 December 2022, my lord.
Hmm?
Page number 36 of my affidavit, my lord.
Yes.
Page number 36, annexure 13. That is 6 December 2022, my lord.
The date is there. In the newspaper, it is 7 December.
My lord.
When is the last date?
Last date, my lord, from the date of my lord, it is not specific. Page number 42, my lord, serial number 4.
42.
Page number 42, my lord. Same
Serial
affidavit,
number 4.
my lord. Application duly completed and forwarded by competent authority to present employer should reach the institute by last date, that is 45 days from the date of publications of
So-
advertisement in employment news, my lord.
In the employment news.
My lord.
Now, advertisement in the employment news means what?
Employment news, my lord.
Is this considered as the employment news, page 34,
My lord.
newspaper publication?
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, we have this employment newspaper also, isn't it?
Yes, madam. These days.
So are you referring to the employment newspaper or any newspaper publication?
My lord, here, as per the procedure, my lord, we have published in the.
It is written employment news.
Employment news.
Employment news.
Yes. The one they have annexed in page 33 is a copy of the employment news. But the date is not, we don't know when it has been published because it seems within the span of 1 week, 31st December 22
No,
to
no.
6 January 23.
Ms. Dungan,
Yes.
date is there. Date is there, 7/12/2022.
No, this is date of the advertisement, not of the publication. 7/12/22. It seems to be the day because your lordship may see in the top. Employment news 31st December 22 dash 6 January 23.
My lord, it has been published in my paragraph 11, my lord. Page number 7.
Anyway, so it says to 45 days from the date of publication of advertisement in employment news. So employment news is dated 31st December. So
My lord.
45 days from this 31st December,
Yes, ma'am.
not 7/12. From 31st December.
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
the date.
Yes, ma'am.
You plus 45 days, that is the last date. So you are according to instruction, there's no formal calling letter or something like that.
No, my lord, it has
issued
to
till
be
now.
issued, my lord, to eligible candidates, ma'am.
So that is there.
My lord.
Now, insofar as your instructions today is concerned,
My lord.
the results are not in seal cover.
My lord.
And change of nomenclature
Yes, ma'am.
includes expansion
Yes,
of the recruitment rules
My lord.
and the bylaws and all that.
Yes, ma'am.
So have you done that since the first advertisement?
Yes, my lord. That has been, everything has been corrected, my lord.
How
Right
do
now.
we know? How do we know that?
My lord.
That is not on record.
Number one, where is your averment to the effect or your reply to the effect that seal cover procedure was not followed? So this has caused problem. It is not on the pleadings.
My lord, that is
Nowhere.
my lord, that is the only difficulty for me.
Secondly, the change of nomenclature is there, no
Yes,
doubt.
ma'am.
But you say it includes expansion of the recruitment rules. But is there any material available here which shows that the recruitment rules have been now expanded, bylaws have been rectified? So now we go ahead with the second advertisement.
My lord, earlier. as
And
per
this
the-
is within a span of the earlier recruitment was 8 March, correct?
Yes.
It started from 8 March 2018.
Right.
Now the second time in 2022, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. About 4 years.
Earlier, my lord, the composition was, my lord, director of the institute was the chairman and the officers of the level of deputy director was the member and the under secretary of Ministry of Ayush member, administrative officer of the institute member secretary. My lord. Now, after amendment, my lord, it has come to, my lord, the change of nomenclature. Director is the chairman of the concerned institute is the chairman. One member from Ministry of Ayush, not below the rank of under secretary.
From where are you reading?
Madam, this is the amended copy, madam.
No, from where? You, that is not a part of the records,
No, no.
True, madam.
but have you made any statement as such in your affidavit that there has been some amendment?
Affidavit only to that extent, my lord, that has been mentioned as on yesterday.
Change of nomenclature and all
My
that.
lord. It is in page number, my lord, 4.
Who suggested the change of nomenclature? From the ministry or from
Ministry,
the director?
ministry, man, ministry.
It appears from the director.
My lord, no, ministry is the, my lord, the whole controlling authority, my lord, competent authority.
It should be the controlling authority, but you have suggested, because there's a letter which says that as per your suggestion.
My lord.
I think we have read that somewhere yesterday.
Page 28, Lordship. Annexure 9 of their affidavit.
So who's controlling who?
My lord, I think we are under the ministry of, my lord, Ayush. Page number 28.
Competent authority has approved your proposal. You have given some proposal. They've approved it.
Madam.
But it's the other way around. You were saying that in fact, because of them, we had to cancel it.
My lord, may I just read my paragraph, page number 28 of my affidavit, my lord. This has been issued to the director, my lord, of the institute. I am directed to refer to your email dated so and so on the subject mentioned above, and to state that the competent authority has approved your proposal for the cancellations of the recruitment process initiated by so and so, now so and so, for recruitment to various group B and C posts, including the post of the pharmacist and assistant and accountant, due to the reason specified by you, that is for the change of nomenclatures and the mandate of the so and so form, and due to some personal infirmity in the recruitment process, madam.
See, your proposal, reason specified by you, this means the director.
Madam.
Director is taking all the initiative.
Madam.
And under secretary, government of India is just giving, say, okay, approved.
Madam,
Now, this is one thing, but if you come to page 22.
Yes, madam.
This is the under secretary who writes.
Yes, madam.
That a proposal to change the mandate nomenclature of institute is under consideration. It has been decided not to proceed with the process of direct recruitment at this
This
stage.
is the cancellation order, madam.
So they say that don't process now. Some changes are going to happen.
Yes, madam. Because of that reason, my lord, otherwise we could have, my lord.
So then, but this letter again says that you are the one who's giving proposal. You are the one who has specified everything.
No, my lord, first proposal.
There's some missing link somewhere. Understand? There's some missing link. Probably they have sought for your opinion. Now we want to change something. What do you say? Give your proposal. Maybe you have given your proposal, then they said, okay.
My lord,
proposal
exactly, it was, first, my lord, the recruitment was processed, my lord, as I pointed out, my lord. And after conduct of the examination, my lord, at Shillong, the same was forwarded to the ministry, my lord. In the meantime, my lord, the ministry has my lord, made communications for change of the nomenclature. You please don't process the, my lord, proceed with the, my lord, the recruitment process. In the meantime, my lord, the petitioner also written a letter to the, my lord, the ministry, my lord. That is also annexed in the, my lord, it is the only, my lord, because of the her also, my lord, the entire thing, my lord, again changed. Page number 26, man. This has been again forwarded to the, my lord, the ministry, my lord. With reference to the subject above, I am to inform you that I appears in the written test for the post of the upper division clerk, roll number so and so, being held on 19 February 2020 at Northeastern Regional Institute of Ayurvedic and the Homeopathy.
Yes.
Shillong.
So what about this letter?
In response to that, my lord, this entire communication has been made, my lord.
Where? Which communication?
There was, in fact, my lord, one letter to take a decisions on.
No, she will write, of course. I'm waiting for my results. I'm expecting to get appointment. I've done well. Where is the result? Definitely it's a normal thing.
My lord, page number 23.
Then before that, you have already received this 1st April letter from the undersecretary.
my lord.
So you could have informed the petitioner, this is the process, this is the position. That is why we cannot proceed.
So therefore, my lord, as per the instruction, my lord,
Now, what is this page 23?
my lord,
Page 23.
page 23 is the, my lord, the letter communication. I'm directly.
Rakesh Sharma, who's Rakesh Sharma?
Rakesh Sharma, my lord.
He's also one of the selected person. Where is the selection list?
Address to.
I mean, the mark sheet. No, this is Avinash.
No, Lordship may see page 24. This is a representation made by Rakesh Sharma.
Who is he?
He's just some other person who has said that this many posts are there. Kindly initiate recruitment process. Page 24, Lordship. They are probably referring to this letter. Page 24 of the same affidavit in opposition. Page 23 is a reference to page
Okay.
24, it seems.
Then 2/2022.
This has actually nothing to do with my case.
One four. When minister's letter 1/4. Correct. So petitioner's representation was forwarded. Under secretary writes back saying that keeping in mind the letter dated 1/4, please deal with it accordingly. Then regarding Rakesh Sharma.
My lord, representation was disposed as because, my lord, that there is a proposal for, my lord, change of the nomenclature. So therefore, there was a instruction.
Okay, so how did you write back to the petitioner? Any information given to her?
My lord, as per the annexures and as per the, my lord, there is no such instruction, my lord, the communications to them. Except, no, my lord, there is no communication assessment.
Lordship, page 35 of my writ petition. This is after the cancellation.
35.
Page 35 of my writ petition. This is written by the director to me.
Yes, sorry, ma'am. This is.
Saying that it has been cancelled due to administrative reasons. That was the reason given to me. They have not even in this in this disposal of, so to say, representation, they have not even specified whatever he's stating now. Only what they have only said is administrative reasons.
So now what is the position regarding this advertisement? Have you participated? Fresh one?
Lordship, till now, call letters have not been issued.
Have you participated? I mean, have you filled up the form?
Yes, I have filled up the form.
You have filled the form.
Lordship, I'm insecure at this point, Lordship. So
Her name is also, my lord, shortlisted, my lord, from in the eligible candidate, my lord.
Shortlisted? Where? How?
My lord, she applied for the press in pursuance to the press advertisement, and she has also, my lord, submitted, and after scrutiny, she is qualified, my lord.
How do you say that?
From the record, my lord, as per the, my lord, the record after pursuance to the press advertisement.
Which record? As per your instruction?
My lord, as per the instruction.
It's not here in the pleadings.
Admittedly, my lord. Admittedly, my lord.
It's not in the pleadings here that
Yes,
she had participated and she's one of the.
No, my lord, yet to participate. The call letters are yet to be issued, my lord.
No,
So
whatever it
therefore-
may be, that is off the records.
Yes, ma'am.
That is your instruction.
Yes, ma'am.
It is not a part of
Other-
this,
yes,
isn't
ma'am.
it?
From appearing in the, my lord, the interview in the next, my lord, the interview as per the press advertisement, my lord.
No, what
she
is
will
the
be not
scheme?
prejudiced, my lord.
What is the scheme of the selection? scheme, written test,
Yes.
My lord, the
Page-
written test
it's
and
not-
interview.
and the interview. Thereafter, my lord, it will be placed before the selection committee.
For
And
the
again,
post-
selection committee will scrutinize, my lord, and the marks and everything.
For the
my lord.
post of UDC, Lordship.
What kind of selection is that?
Earlier, we had written test as well as skill test. Since
Skill
it is a
test, my lord,
clerical post.
again, therefore, my lord, that was the, my lord, the things which I have, my lord, required to be, my lord, the mention is in the affidavit, my lord.
No,
My
what
lord, the
is-
interview was conducted at Shillong, my lord. And the skill test was also done. That has to be, my lord, sent to the institute in a seal cover manner, my
no,
lord.
that's okay. You don't repeat that. I know.
My lord.
Don't repeat. I'm just asking you the scheme of the test. What kind of test is done? They have to write something
Yes, ma'am.
or they just have to face the interview.
My lord, face the interview.
And of course, UDC maybe UDC, no?
UDC, my lord.
Typing test now will not be there.
My lord, as
What
per
is
the-
there now? I think LDC there's typing test,
Even that is also.
computer proficiency and all that.
Earlier, there were skill tests in the form of typing test and all.
There's nothing indicated in the advertisement.
Yes, it doesn't seem so.
Then how do you say she's shortlisted now to be called for interview and all that? How do you shortlist? We don't know what kind of
Admittedly.
procedure is
It
adopted for
It is not
shortlisting.
on the record, my lord, in affidavit, my lord.
Hmm.
Otherwise, as per the instruction, my lord.
To mollify
the-
me, probably.
The her name is also in the, my lord, the list. And shortly, my lord, the institute is going to issue, my lord, the call letters to those eligible candidates, my lord.
All right, that's all I think.
My lord. Or, my lord, others also, my lord, one thing, my lord, just, my lord, I just wanted to point it out is, my lord, even if, my lord, this cancellation in respect of the petitioner is, my lord, interfere with, my lord, she has to appear in the selection board, my lord, selection committee, my lord. Say selection committee, as I pointed out, as per the
What
recruitment.
selection committee? You have not even informed the court what kind of procedure is there.
My lord, selection committee, she has to appear in.
That's
the
why I've been
selection-
asking you time and again, what is the scheme of the selection?
My lord, selection
First
committee.
this, second this, third this. Like in the UPSC exams, Central Civil Service, you have the preliminary exams, main exams, interview,
Lordship,
like that. So what is the procedure here for appointment to UDC?
Lordship, select list is already annexed by them, Lordship, page 17.
No, but now he says that he has to face
I
the
don't know what
interview.
kind of,
Has to
beyond
face-
this, yes.
They have to face the interview board again.
As per the procedure, as I pointed out, my lord, interview, first candidate has to appear in the interview, my lord, skill test. Thereafter, my lord, it will be sent to the sent in the seal cover. Thereafter, it will be placed before the selection committee, my lord.
For what?
For, my lord, screening, for evaluation, for entire thing, my lord. Thereafter, again, after, my lord, the recommendations for the appointment by the selection committee, my lord, then again, it will go to the ministry for approval, and then after appointment order will be issued from the, my lord, the concerned institute. That is the procedure, my lord. Of course, my lord, admittedly, that is the whole difficulty which has not been mentioned specifically in the affidavit, my lord.
No, Lordship,
That is the procedure, my lord. That was the preliminary, my lord, one kind of, my lord, preliminary interview conducted by the regional office at Shillong. Thereafter, it has to be sent to the, my lord, the institute in a seal cover. Again, that will be placed before the, my lord, the selection committee. Now, selection committee has to evaluate, my lord, the entire thing, and then after, it will recommend.
Only evaluate, or they will also again conduct interview.
My lord, such is not disclosed in the, my lord.
So from what
Lordship-
basis,
Lordship
on
is-
what basis you are saying that? That's why.
That is the procedure, my lord, as per the instruction.
I would like to point out, Lordship, this,
That
this
is
is,
how difficulty, my lord. I just want to also point it out.
Selection is more tough than the civil service exam is.
Therefore, my lord, they have conduct, my lord, in the recruitment rules, my lord, they have, therefore, my lord, the board of members has been constituted, my lord. Will screen and evaluate, man. And will make recommendation. Man. Earlier, the composition of that, my lord, the selection committee was different, my lord. Now, as per the amended, my lord, and the nomenclature, my lord, and the change of the recruitment rules, my lord. Now, this, the composition is also.
So without setting out the proper modalities, you have simply advertised.
Sir, my lord,
Huh?
that is the whole difficulty, my lord.
Lordship,
Maybe, my lord, because of the new institute and maybe because of not having that skill, they are basically, my lord, the doctorate in the specialized subject. So therefore, my lord, that could be the one of the, my lord, the reason the, my lord, entire, my lord, thing is not done, my lord, as expected.
Yes, yes.
Lordship, I would like to point out, Lordship,
Mm.
whatever he has submitted just now is in total contradiction to the records placed by him,
Mm.
Lordship. Page 17 is the select list, Lordship.
This-
Page 21 is the letter written by the director to the government under secretary saying that this is I am submitting the details of the written oblique skill test. As such, you are requested to kindly approve the recommendations of the director and EIH and allow the undersigned to take further action for appointment of selected and eligible candidates.
Mm. So what is the reply to that 25th March letter?
No reply, Lordship.
What is the next letter then?
No, my lord.
The,
Reply,
the next letter is, of
no,
course,
my lord. The reply
No,
is page number
Please,
22,
please.
my lord.
Both of you are submitting. I'm also asking questions. Three
Yes.
of us are, that's like we are, I mean, like,
sorry.
who,
No, no,
who
see,
will
because-
listen to who?
My lord.
Let her complete, Mr.
Yes.
no, Lordship, I'm not understanding how how these submissions are coming from, because this is in total contradiction to page 17, Lordship, and page 21, Lordship. Because
No,
if we read page
Miss-
17,
Miss Dangan,
Yes.
I've understood. I've
Yes.
understood. The director says that now you give your approval for the
recommendation so
Not
that
this-
appointment can be
on
made.
this recommendation, give your approval.
Yes.
Now, my query was that what is the reply to this? You said there is no reply.
Reply, we don't know.
Then what is the first
No,
communication
this is
thereafter?
the document this is the document which they have enclosed, Lordship. They have to say what happened after this,
Hmm.
Lordship. This is what I'm pointed. This is not my document, Lordship. This is from their affidavit in opposition.
No, that's right. But
Yes.
then what is the response to this particular document?
I don't know, Lordship, because the next page is the 1st April 2021, which your Lordship has already seen.
After more than 1 year?
Yes. In between what happened, we don't know.
Yes.
There is a
What-
reference.
Mr. Kato, what happened in between?
My lord.
Come to your document at page 21
My lord.
of your, I think this is affidavit.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
Of
their
my-
affidavit in
affidavit.
opposition.
The director writes to the under secretary, give approval. Recommendation is here.
Yes.
Please give your approval.
Yes, madam.
Then
For
what?
appointment of selected
Fairly,
candidates.
after receipt of the malad, the test,
Oh.
malad, the select list from the malad, the regional office, Shillong,
Hmm.
we forwarded the same things to the ministry, malad. The reply of the ministry is at page number malad 22,
After 1 year, more than 1 year.
admittedly, madam.
In between, what happened?
From the records, malad, it is. There was nothing was happened, malad. Just it was waiting for the malad, the requirement. Now the ministry, after the malad, almost this, the 1 year, the has written, malad, may I read, malad. I am directed to refer to your letter number so and so dated 4th
4/3.
March. This is the malad letter, 4th March.
Where is 4th March?
4th March is page number, malad, page number. It is the forwarding letter, malad.
Yes, whatever it may be, where is it? You said nothing happened, so something happened. 4th March, something happened.
Yes, madam. 4th March.
Director has written.
I'm sorry, malad, it is not also available, malad. But malad, the contents of the malad, this letter is on subject mentioned above, and to say that the matter has been examined in the ministry. A proposal to change the mandate and the nomenclatures of the institute is under consideration by the government. It has been decided not to proceed with the process of direct recruitment at this stage. However, for existing employees, DPC may be held. Malad, this is the malad, latest report which has been made.
No, the rest part we have understood, but what is 4th March?
4th March, malad, it is not in the affidavit, malad.
Director writes, please give the approval on 25th March 2020.
Yes, madam.
And reply comes only in 1st April next year.
This
How can
must
it
not
be?
be, malad, 4th March. It must
You
be
see, there is nothing in between, but this letter itself says that 4th March, something was there.
4th March letter is not available, madam. Not given.
Director is stationed where? Pasighat.
Yes, madam.
You produced this 4th March letter?
My lord.
Hmm?
Yes, my lord.
But I'm not giving you more than a day, 3 days time.
My lord.
We have
In
heard the
fact, this
matter
morning
already.
he appeared, my lord.
Huh?
He came, this morning he came, my lord.
He's still here.
My lord, for that matter, my lord, he was saying that, my lord, having.
Tell them to scan the copy of this 4th
Yes.
March letter and send it to you. Print it out and give it to me.
Yes, sir.
We'll see what is there. There has to be something, why
Well,
for
exactly.
1 year, more than 1 year, nothing has happened. But suddenly it happens that there's some letter here in between.
Well, because of these three-tier systems of, my lord, the conducting recruitment rule, my lord, even the institute is facing problem, my lord. Otherwise, manpower is very much required.
So you should have taken necessary steps to fill up
My lord.
the vacancies if the manpower is very much necessary.
Or otherwise, my lord, may I afraid,
You're
my
waiting
lord,
for a long time,
yes, my lord.
nothing is happening.
My lord, on the other, my lord, side, my lord, my lord, made a proposal that, my lord, keeping the, my lord, the post for her, my lord, the rest maybe, my lord, my lord, allowed to conduct, my lord, for as per the advertisement, my lord.
Why, you want the matter to be kept pending? Or what?
For, my lord, in respect of her only, my lord, for, my lord, we are ready to, my lord, keep one vacant post, one post, for her. Or in the event, my lord, if the present advertisement is set aside.
No, that order can be done.
My lord.
That order can be passed if today is the motion day. Today we are hearing the matter.
So much time has already
Ah.
wasted.
So we are taking a call this way or that way. So there's no question of keeping a post vacant
Yes.
like that.
I'll
No
ask-
purpose.
Yes, ma'am. I'll ask for the, my lord, the copy of the, my lord, port March,
4th March, you get the copy.
my lord.
All the reference number is here.
Yes, my lord. On 23rd, my lord, on 23rd, my lord. That may be listed again, my lord. 23rd or 24th, my lord. Just for that instruction, my lord.
Can't you produce before that? Monday.
Monday, my lord, I may not be available in before this one.
No, you just have to send that copy.
My lord.
Give it to the court master. He'll give it to me.
Yes, ma'am.
No point listing it again and again. We have heard both sides. Just for clarity, I wanted to know what is this
Yes.
4th March. That's all.
Yes.
There's some judgment available here. Okay, this is you had referred yesterday, isn't it?
Yes, no.
Just tell me again this 1993 volume 2 SCC. What was the reference here?
Lordship, I was referring to para 8. Para 8 of that judgment.
Right.
Yes. That will be at page 580, para 8. Just to say that it is true that mere inclusion in the select list does not confer upon the candidate indefeasible right for appointment. But there is also another aspect. The other aspect is the obligation of the government to act fairly. The whole exercise cannot be reduced to a farce.
No, which judgment you're referring to?
Asha Call and another versus State of Jammu and Kashmir and others.
No, this is something else which is with me. This is 1993 volume 2 SCC 582.
No,
Who had referred this?
Lordship, no, that I have not referred. 1993 volume 2 SCC 573.
It's 582.
573. What I have referred was 573. I had on that day, I had given a list of books. Probably there must have been a mistake. Otherwise, Lordship can take my copy.
All right, give.
I have marked para 8.
Right.
Yes.
The other aspect is the obligation of the government to act fairly. Whole exercise cannot be reduced to a farce. Having sent a requisition request to the commission to select a parties also, in persons to so and so. The government cannot quietly and without good and valid reasons nullify the whole exercise and tell the candidates when they complain that they have no legal right to appointment. Okay. This is one. Then the other one is
The
this,
other one is Allahabad High Court, para 33,
33 and 34.
Lordship.
Para 33 and 34.
Yeah, mostly para 33. Saying that every discretionary power in public law has to be structured on objective principles to be exercised with scrupulous care. The powers in public sphere vested in the authorities for taking administrative action decisions is to be given in order to deal with the case in a just, fair and equitable manner, keeping in view the principles of law. The discretion must not be exercised to swallow the objectives for the purpose of which it is vested and to render the basic purpose and object of use of power nugatory. This is also in the context of challenge made in cancellation of recruitment. In this case also what happened is that there was a police constable physical test. Then during the physical test, one candidate died, and somewhere in the meantime, some were selected and some were left out. Then the government decided to cancel the entire recruitment process itself. To that, some of the selected candidates made a challenge. And this is what the Allahabad High Court said. Just because you have a discretion, it doesn't mean that you have to do it in whatever manner you fit. It has to be, the power has to be used in an objective and has to be taken, scrupulous care has to be taken. This is what the Allahabad High Court said, setting aside that cancellation.
My lord, the ratio is, my lord, the mere selection does not confer, my lord, the right to be. My lord.
Yes. What do you want to cite?
My lord, admittedly, I'm sorry, my lord, that copy is not available. But my lord, the principle and the ratio is, my lord, settled position is, my lord, mere selection will not confer, my lord, her or him to be, my lord, for appointment. This is only mere selection, my lord.
That ratio
Selection
has already
process
been
is not
mentioned
yet
in
completed.
para 8 of what I have said, 1993, the rule. But this is the exception to the rule. In para 8, those cases have been already mentioned of the citation which I had given Supreme Court.
Mr. Kato, what citation you want to produce? You give me.
My lord, may I present, my lord,
Monday.
Monday, my lord.
You're not here on Monday.
My lord, on Monday, my lord, I'll be having some personal difficulty, my lord. So
Send somebody.
My lord.
Citation you want to have, whatever citation you want to
My
cite.
lord, I'll provide the citation along with the my lord,
Plus
copy.
the letter.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'll list this on Monday.
Ma'am.
No more hearing. You just give me that document, that's all.
Yes,
And I'll close the matter.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead of closing it today, I'll just leave. You can consider it closed. Just for that citation and whatever that letter.
Yes, ma'am.
Letter is concerned.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me reflect the letter. Where is that? Please write down. List the matter for further hearing on Monday's what date? 21st of August 2023. Mr. M. Kato, learned DSG, shall produce. What is that?
Letter dated, my lord, to page number 22, ma'am.
Page, where is that?
Page number 22 of my affidavit, madam. Letter dated 4th March 2021, madam.
Shall produce the letter number NEIFM/211/ADVT, advertisement, ADVT, stop, /2016, P, stop, Roman 3, /195, dated 4/3/2021, along with the authority which you wish to rely upon. You may not be here, but Send it, you just send it to the court.
Obliged.
My lord. Deeply obliged.
What is this?
Your Lordship, this is an application for implementing me as a respondent in WPC 54 of 2021. Prior to this, I also have a file similar IA, but the Your Lordship, though the opposite party have no objection to the same, but Your Lordship predecessor has noticed that there was no provision of law. Hence, I was allowed to withdraw and file afresh, and hence this application. Your Honor.
No, previously what happened?
Previously, what happened is, Lordship, though the of the party have no objection to my application, same application, but no provision of law was mentioned as observed by Your Lordship predecessor. Then I was allowed to withdraw with liberty to file afresh. Your Lordship.
Okay. Now you have mentioned what? Order 1 Rule 10?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Why do you want to be implemented in this case as respondent?
Your Lordship, actually the subject matter with respect to WPC 54/2021, it involved along with the project which the Smart City Development Corporation was implemented the project, Your Honor. So, Your Lordship, so that's the reason why any order that may be passed in WPC would directly affecting us, Your Lordship.
No, what is your interest?
The project that has been implemented by the Pasighat Smart City is for construction of the open gym in the suit premises that was under challenge in the dispute under WPC 54, Your Lordship.
No, what is challenge in WPC 54?
This
work undertaken by whom?
Work undertaken by the
applicant.
No, I'm the tendering. I give tender and to certain company, and they have carried out the work.
No, who are you? Who are you?
I'm Pasighat Smart City Development Corporation. I'm the implementing agency.
Okay.
The work has been tendered, Your Lordship, to and it was under construction. However, this WPC 54 was filed with Honorable Court, and a stay order was also passed.
Who has filed this writ petition?
Ms. Oleg Mais Damuk, Your Lordship.
Oh, he's a contractor?
No, he's the.
Who is he?
He's not a contractor. He's an individual, claiming to be the unauthorized occupant of that land where the construction is happening.
Claiming to be the occupant?
Yeah, unauthorized occupant.
How can she claim to be unauthorized occupant? She has a claim that she is authorized, isn't it?
Yes.
You are for the petitioner. What is your claim?
I have donated 30 acres of land for smart city development.
Okay.
The government said that
actually, she is seeking the land in lieu of 30 acres donated for some agriculture college like the Lordship.
She has donated 30 acres of land.
For some other project. I think for some other projects.
What other project?
Means agriculture university, something like that.
She has donated?
Donated means according to her claim. And in lieu of that, she is trying to occupy that plot of land.
Where?
In Pasighat town.
And that plot of land belongs to whom?
That according to our affidavit, it belongs to none. She's just trying to occupy it.
Okay.
So since the Smart City Development Authority has complained to us, we told the petitioner, you don't disturb that. That is the case.
What is the job of the Smart City Development Corporation?
We are to implement the smart city development in all the states as per the direction of the central government.
Okay.
So we have been given the duty to implement all those projects in Pasighat. And tendering the project to different companies for carrying out the work. Actually, I'm a PSU company, your lordship. I am a special purpose vehicle created specifically for this purpose. And I'm being under the direction of the Ministry of Housing and Development Affairs.
So anyway, is there any objection for the implement?
No.
So let us implement. Heard, Mr. Your name?
T. Marngar.
E. Manan.
Marngar. MARNGAR.
Your name is not there?
Was not there, but it was in Vakalatama, your lordship.
T. Marngar.
Yes, your lordship.
Okay. Heard, Mr. T. Marngar. MARNGAR. Learned counsel for the applicant who submits that by filing this application under Order 1, Rule 10, within bracket 2 of the Code of Civil Procedure, 1908, the applicant prays for implement as respondent respondent number what?
It'll be number 4, I believe.
Respondent number 4 in WPC number 54 of 2021. So the learned counsel submits that the implement of the applicant is essential in view of the fact that the outcome of the writ petition is bound to affect the applicant. Of the learned counsel submits that the applicant is engaged in the implementation of all smart city projects under PSC DCL and therefore it is imperative that the applicant be pleaded as a party respondent in the writ petition, being a necessary party. Next para. Mr. D. Kamduk, Learned State Counsel. Mr. And who else?
I have 4 respondent 3.
You are Mr.
Ira.
Mr. I. Iram for respondent number
3.
3 and Mr. K. Lolen Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner in WPC number 54 of 2021 has no objection to the application. To stop. Next para in view pop up. The applicant is allowed to be impleaded as respondent number 4 in the connected writ petition. I is disposed of as allowed. Next, in the main writ petition, you write, in view of the order passed today in IAC number 144 of 2023. MS Pasighat Smart City Development Corporation. Give the full address, huh? It's available in the IA. In the IA, page number 3. MS Swenso Pasighat Smart City Development is hereby impleaded as the respondent number 4. Some office to make necessary correction in the cost title. Next para, issue notice to the newly implemented respondent number 4. Returnable by 3 weeks.
Lordship, if we can have on the 4th September.
4th.
Yes, Lordship. Actually, I'm out from outstation, so Your Lordship, I request only for the date because of that.
Returnable by 2 weeks. Then we'll stop. Mr. T. Manger appears for the respondent number 4 and accepts notice. We'll stop. As such, no formal notice is required. List the matter again on 4th of September.
4th September.
2023. We'll stop the respondent. Have you filed the others?
Lordship,
Affidavit.
affidavit for 3 we have filed.
And
I have not filed, Lordship. Here my affidavit will not be required.
respondent number 4 to file affidavit of opposition. In the meantime, you so advised. Mr. D. Kamduk,
Yes, sir.
Learned State Council submits that the respondent number
1 and 2.
1 and 2 will not be filing affidavit in opposition. Yes.
Ali Upanch.
Number.
My lord, this writ petition is pending since 2018. In fact, Lordship, here I am challenging. In fact, I was one of the candidates in an interview for LDC, which is conducted there at Teju. After, Lordship, before coming to my annexures and all, I'll just brief the this fact leading to this filing of this writ petition, Lordship. There is two posts of LDC, vacant LDC post in the office of Deputy Commissioner Teju. Sorry, there was total 12 posts, but 2 posts was kept unreserved, kept for unreserved candidates. The petitioner, although he is this APST, but since he do not belong from that district, he was categorized as general candidate. And these 2 posts, which is kept for general candidate, unreserved post, these 2 private respondents, they were appointed. Later on, after this declaration of the interview, when I have applied the answer script of both the respondents and of myself, I could found that I was not awarded a mark for 2 right answers. And if that 2 right answer, marks for those right answers were awarded to me, I would have marched ahead of the private respondent number 3. When this
discrepancy was detected after this obtaining the answer script about the private respondents. I made a representation to the Deputy Commissioner. In fact, Lordship, from the very beginning, the entire selection process was not fair and transparent. Not transparency was mentioned. In fact, it was conducted in a way such that these two private respondents gets the job. Therefore, from the very beginning, in the answer script itself, in the cover page, it has been provided that the candidate, after tick mark the answer, if he later on finds that no, this answer is wrong, then he will have the option to cross that answer and to put tick on other these options. Likewise, while doing that, Lordship, the private respondent, altogether this private respondent number 4, in English paper, Lordship, I will come to this merit of the case later on, Lordship. In English paper, Lordship, the private respondent number 4 has used as much as 21 second options. Second option, second topic, Lordship. I'm trying to, Lordship, say that, Lordship, since in the answer script itself, it was provided. Yes, of course, it was provided. It is, in fact, why it was provided that I do not know. But it was provided that the candidate can use his second thought.
Mr. Kamdu,
Lordship,
how many private respondents are here?
there are 2, Lordship. It is being represented by.
Who's appearing?
Yes.
You were there for the private respondents?
Yes.
Both the private respondents?
No.
All of them have filed their affidavits.
Private respondent number
3 and 4.
no 3. No 4.
4. Who's for 3?
No, there is no one.
There is no one.
I think till today, my senior colleague was representing both the private respondents.
That is
I was of that impression.
no.
Then there must be some order.
There must be, Lordship, it must have been deemed to serve, Lordship. Deemed to have been served. Otherwise, Lordship, we have conducted so many this hearing on this issue, Lordship. And several occasions, Lordship, we argued at length, but unfortunately, we could not reach to that level, Lordship. So that this honorable can.
Mr. S. Koyang. Who's Koyang?
Me, my lord.
There's a record here, it says that learned counsel appearing for respondent number 3.
3, yes, my lord. Mukesh Thakur.
Okay, 3 you're appearing,
I am representing.
but not 4.
No.
That's what he's saying. So what has happened to 4 then? Three and 4 are appointed, isn't it?
Yes, Lordship.
So you're saying that their appointment is illegal?
Yes, Lordship.
Supposing you
In fact,
succeed, supposing you succeed,
yes, Lordship.
then 4 will come and say, I was not heard. Huh?
Now, if I succeed, Lordship, it is not in fact going to affect 4. It will affect private respondent number 3, Lordship. He has to go, Lordship, if I succeed in my case. Because it is not disputed that there are this unreserved post for of LDC. If this honorable court holds that the interview is this unfair and it has to be conducted afresh, then of course respondent number 4 also is affected.
Come to,
Yes.
can we have this matter
Lordship,
some other day?
Lordship, can understand, Lordship.
I would
Is-
advise early today.
Lordship, I can understand, Lordship. And next week, Lordship, can it be on 25th, Lordship? Because Lordship can also understand the pressure of the council, Lordship, in such a case, Lordship.
No, 25th
This
is,
case is,
what date? That's Friday, it's not possible.
then Lordship, can it be on 24th, Lordship?
Bench is available only till 25th. So practically, no lengthy hearing matters will take place in 25th.
Then
You are going to have a regular bench, a stable bench from 4th. You have on that 4th or 5th.
नहीं sir, अब हमको चाहिए अभी आप let us fix someday. ये कैसे तो 24 do May 24 September September first week.
Lordship,
5th.
yes, 5th of September.
All right, as paid for by the parties. This is the matter of 5th of September 2023 for hearing.
Lordship, can this observation be made that
Stop. Since the matter is of the year 2018, command endeavor shall be made to dispose of the matter.
much obliged, much obliged.
Ms. Duncan as was here. Twenty. She's coming. The Kato is there. in this
Mala.
case. What is the matter about?
Regarding the compensation, land compensation, payment of land compensation. Though matter is small, may I pray that matter will be listed in next week, I'll go through the affidavit filed by the department.
Who's Ms. Duncan? You have filed an affidavit?
Yes, ma'am.
You posted in the first week of, yes.
Sorry, my lord, I thought their case will take time.
Yes, you would have taken time, but we have shifted the matter. See, this matter also, perhaps you can have it some other day.
Lordship. Lordship, before that, I'd like to point out, Lordship. By order dated 28/11/22, passed by Justice Surana. Because the case is that they've occupied my land, they're not giving me compensation. So we're seeking for a direction. If you want to give compensation, give us, otherwise leave the land. That was the thing. Now in the affidavit of positions which they have filed, they have not denied anything. So that is why this order was passed, saying that, Lordship, para 4, Lordship, and para 5, mostly para 5, Lordship, saying that since the matter is ready for final decision for acquisition of land, court is inclined to issue notice to respondent to so cause as to why absence of state, any steps for taking acquisition of land should not, the court should not pass appropriate order. Since they are also not denying that they are trying the acquisition process, and but there is a delay. That is why court passed this order. Now, in accordance with this order, the respondent number 2 has filed an affidavit categorically saying that additional affidavit, Lordship, may take up, which they have filed, saying that they are going to initiate acquisition, Lordship.
After this order, they file affidavit.
Yes, in accordance with this order.
On which date did they file?
Date, Lordship, here. The date is not, this is, must be sometime in January 23. Para 3 is the relevant portion. Para 3, page 14. The concerned DC will also be requested to initiate acquisition proceedings under RFCTLARR Act 2013
No, from
immediately
From where are you reading?
of the additional affidavit. Additional affidavit. This has been filed in compliance to this order dated 28/11, which I have read earlier. Page 14 of the affidavit. Additional affidavit. There may be other affidavits, but this is additional affidavit filed in the month of January 2023.
28/11.
The affidavit is signed on 17/1/2023.
No, that's okay. Now,
Yes.
you're referring to paragraph 3.
Yes, paragraph 3. Paragraph 3 from the bottom, it would be ninth.
Yes.
The concerned DC will be requested to initiate acquisition proceedings under this Act 2013 immediately after receiving government sanction. Also in the instant case for regulation of the past occupation of land measuring 26.5 acres at Migging by way of hiring, proposal for issuance of government sanction towards for rupees 51,47,606 towards payment of rental with effect from 1/1/2010 to 13/12/2021 is under consideration of the Ministry of Defense. Sanction is proposed to continue hiring with effect from 1/1/22. So everything is, Lordship, they have admitted everything, Lordship.
Okay, so now the question is, what have they done?
Lordship, that he will be able to say, Lordship.
Have you received the government sanction? No, next week also same question will come. Please write down. Pursuant to the order dated 28/11/2022, the Respondent Union of India filed an additional affidavit on 17/1/2023, wherein at paragraph number 3, the following statement has been made. Page 14, huh? A to A. I've given this orange flag in the additional affidavit, A to A. Next para, Mr. M. Kato, learned DSG, submits that he may be given some time to obtain instructions as to whether the government sanction has been received for acquisition of the land of the petitioner. Petitioner or petitioners?
Petitioners.
Petitioners. Stop. List the matter again on
Next week, madam. 23 24, madam, 20. Or 25. Or after that week, madam.
24, my lord.
If you say 25th, we'll go to the next week.
Madam.
Let it be on 24, Lordship.
On 24th.
Madam.
All right.
Deeply blessed.
24th August.